No, that one's not. Oh, that, which one are you talking about? That one, yeah. It's not assigned,
It's the good
unless
seat.
my name's there. Freaking.
It is, but I'm not putting it. I mean, I could put it up.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again.
I know, on this side.
Sorry,
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I think I was like, I guess I can sit up there, but why? I don't want to be a part of, I don't want to make decisions.
Nicole, funny thing, my friend's daughter just said, Alexa, just said, what are you going to tonight for a meeting? I said, well, it's a meeting, you know, such planning, and it's gonna take like 9 months for us to figure it all out and get it all done. And Nicole works with us, and she's like, 9, that's like making a baby. I said, how much is
These plans are my baby. I don't have any
Yeah,
kids,
actually, no,
and
I
this
think
is,
about
this is all I've got.
Yeah.
You guys are the greatest.
There you go.
Me
I don't feel like
It's
these are for
the-
babies, so yeah.
Somebody else
Torrance
said
even
that to
more.
me too.
Have it?
Three
Yeah,
was
thank
really
you.
tight to get in there.
And it's, as pathetic as
Oh, yeah.
it is, it's
So-
absolutely true.
You only have
They
a
have
couple
to do a
villages at a
CS
time.
now.
I'm sure it is.
Exactly.
Other than that,
It's
it
just
looks like
enough
everything else will meet the zoning
to fulfill.
lot.
Yeah.
So like 12,000
Much like home.
setbacks, there's no room
Okay.
there. So I couldn't see, I sent it to Eric to look at, and actually Alcroy too, but I don't think there's a problem with it.
The only thing is, that's a well.
Oh, is it?
My name is Beth.
Well, you can get the chocolate in from our
Is it
hands.
like springs underneath?
Thank you.
I am the library director, so I'm
We
not.
felt there last
kidding.
week after this
That
morning.
is awesome.
No?
Because one of
That's
the
for like when
questions
the meetings
is,
go for like 3
See,
hours
also-
or that's
see,
why
also
they're
there's a
meetings.
spring.
Yeah.
and would it
I have like
help
tiny
us?
chocolate and nothing else.
Would it
Yeah, I
help
get
for
it.
us,
Like,
like,
hopefully
this
we
one,
can tell them
right,
that
right
Hold on,
we'll
I
do
don't
it.
know, I hope
They
Okay,
don't-
cool.
But if you did,
Jeff, what's the
Well,
last name?
originally they were looking at just doing that, or call station.
That won't go very long.
Handy.
No, that's
Okay.
nice and
Water.
easy.
Just don't add it, you
Now
will
they're
be
down
good.
to water
Okay.
station.
Can I add you to the list?
Yeah,
of
he was
staff
talking
and
about this.
acknowledgements? Okay, great. And thanks so much for coming.
Make
Your
it back though.
participation is what makes this plan
Lots
great.
of pumps in our
Yeah.
mouths.
Figured it only take a
Thank
baby.
you.
well, you have now adopted all of us, it sounds like.
Yeah.
You're welcome. One kiddo. I'm just kidding.
It only makes sense when it comes to chapters that I understand.
Right, yes.
Which just happens to
Plans
be
coming?
a new facility.
Lance?
Yeah.
6, he's hoping to be here by
Okay.
6. He's gonna take
Exactly.
one
Good stuff.
of his kids.
I think everybody would love to do that, and they
Mhm.
kind
But we'll
of
see if
like,
he
you
makes
want to
it.
draft the whole thing
Why am I
and just
unable
send it
to-
to us.
Why am I
I
unable to
would,
join
but
Village of
I
Baldwin?
think it's a little bit better and more,
Yeah.
we get more participation.
I was put on public again,
Absolutely.
which
We-
does not.
when you
And
break
the
it
right
down.
stakeholders.
Okay, so you should go
at each
to
meeting.
Mhm.
Although
Village of
some of the
Baldwin,
staff, it does,
the
it's
password
it's
numbers,
long
right?
for the board,
You
the
might have to log
PC,
in.
and the
Oh,
staff.
okay.
And for that, I know.
It's
It's
a
a lot of
Sometimes
process.
it kicks you out
It's exciting to
Oh,
be
okay.
involved
if
in,
it's
you know.
finished, like if you logged in and it's only been
I'm
a
so
few
glad
weeks.
you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, the password changed,
Yes, it did, yeah.
that could be
Well, I'm
right.
hoping
That
you
was
can align some of
Another security
the village
protocol
with
thing.
the library just wrote a 5-year strategic plan also.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the network,
Align some of that.
and then we're gonna go
That
back.
helps.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to achieve my goals if the village has the same
That's
goal.
right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why do we have to do?
I did
this?
mention to Tracy at the bank, I said,
Keyboard
that,
stop.
pretty much.
No, I just didn't turn it
A
on.
comment that there was something that was sent to the bank, and I
It's a
was
full
told that
name.
she would be willing to, I don't know what the program was, and Tracy's, you know, in marketing, for those fencing gangsters, and she's like, well, I haven't been trying, I don't know. And I'm like, that's fine, I just wanna make sure someone got back to me.
Dale's
She's
not
gonna wait.
very good.
I know, I do. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, thank you, I appreciate it.
No, I won't.
So it's that.
You guys have had great
Free
fun.
ones.
Oh,
Just go here and get a free one and then we'll do advertising.
Why is it not doing anything?
That's not the thing, it's for ideas.
no, and that's,
I can do free
Yes,
programming.
probably
and
2
I
or
can
3 of
do
them.
yeah,
the venue.
it's kind of frustrating.
So like, that wasn't
I
very.
didn't think so. I was like,
It's
no.
frustrating to hear too.
You guys put
because
your
I
name
know-
tags down
I mean,
here.
and I'm not involved in
Oh,
it.
And
we don't-
I know
No,
that
I'm
budget
actually
is
over
It's
there.
good,
already
yeah.
set,
Right.
But
Okay,
in future,
thank
it's
you
like,
for.
get a portion together for the library.
That's why I took them down to begin with.
Yeah,
So,
and I love.
So that people could sit wherever they wanted.
Well, yeah, it's confusing, especially if people public on this
We send
confusing.
out to businesses.
I don't read a name
Take
name
them.
tag and I don't
And I
ask
don't have a
them.
lot of program. You know, so I have
Stay anonymous,
pictures,
right?
so Chad Lewis is coming on Thursday to talk
Do you
gangsters.
think we
If
have
you're
fun?
interested.
I think so,
Okay.
for the time being, you know, we might have a
Yeah.
couple stragglers
You
come
know,
in,
so
but
get some pictures,
okay,
we'll
for
get some of those
like half an
pictures
hour.
together and
Great.
get a nice brochure going.
Okay.
Because generally we
Should we
want
start?
to support summer reading or youth program, I need them to support the adult.
Yeah.
You mean you want to call it to order?
Yeah.
Call meeting to order. And
Lance
we-
Van Dam. Amy Jerry.
Here.
Mark Dunkersgood.
Yeah.
Carol Christopher, not here. Nate Palmer, not here. Dale Pauly, not here. Caleb Osted, myself. And we have Mark Lawson.
yes,
We do not have a quorum, so we cannot take any actions, so we know.
that's right. We're just gonna
Wing it.
just keep going through the comp plan.
I think that's okay.
There's really no
Yeah,
action to be
we just-
taken.
We just can't make any, action points.
If someone can wait, can you
And
do it
this is
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of information gathering,
then?
Yeah, it's all it is.
so,
Yep.
yeah. So, thanks, Mark. Do you wanna start with the PowerPoint?
Yes,
Just to go over the
Yep.
schedule, for, it's around his head, for the couple that haven't been here before.
Yes.
I'll just quickly introduce myself, Nicole Peterson from St. Croix County, and I'm here providing planning assistance to update the Village of Baldwin Comprehensive Plan. And the purpose of the comprehensive plan is to guide the physical, social, and economic development of the village. The purpose of this project is to update that 2006 adopted plan in accordance with Wisconsin statutes. And this is required every 10 years, and we're hitting a 20-year mark with the adopted plan. So this is a great project to go through. And through this update, we're gonna revise the community demographics with census data. We're gonna analyze the trends and gather public input. And we will also be reviewing ordinances consistent with the comprehensive plan and the 2020 plan amendment. And this past fall, we developed the project schedule, adopted the public participation plan, and launched a project webpage shown at the bottom of the slide when Mark gets there.
yeah, it's,
It's okay.
give me a
It's
second.
linked to our county webpage, which if you just grabbed my card, we have our webpage on there.
There it is.
SCC, oh, perfect. Can you go down to slide 3? And that's the schedule, and it has the project webpage site at the bottom. So we launched that last fall. We also administered an online survey and facilitated the public vision session. And in December, we presented a summary of the public participation, including the survey results and the vision session notes. In January and February, we reviewed the introduction, housing, and transportation chapters. And this evening's meeting, we're reviewing the utilities and community facilities chapter. We have 4 more meetings scheduled to review the draft chapters of the plan, with anticipated adoption in August or September. And please check that project webpage for any updates to the schedule and meeting materials. So we uploaded tonight's draft village comprehensive plan to the project webpage under the schedule for tonight's meeting. And then you can go to the next slide. Thank you so much, Mark. So the 2026 comprehensive plan contents match the Wisconsin state statute required elements, including housing, transportation, utilities and community facilities, agricultural, natural, cultural resources, economic development, intergovernmental cooperation, land use, and implementation. Next slide. So here we're at the meeting packet, which includes a memorandum listing the draft plan corrections since our February meeting and the February 12th, 2026 village draft plan. So I've highlighted 3 corrections that I'd like to verify this evening. However, the village engineer is not here, and so we may want to push these slides to the end Do you think Eric is gonna come?
I haven't heard from him, so.
Okay, maybe, actually, Graham, you might be able to answer and kind of verify those transportation maps.
Sure.
Okay, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, he can probably.
Okay, great. And then before we proceed to those transportation maps, does anyone else have any questions or comments about the changes or the memo in tonight's packet? If you've had a chance to review them. So up on the screen is just a brief summary of all of the sections that were changed or revised.
If I recall, on our trails and sidewalks and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
Graham, you had completed that one section from Pleasant up to Cedar, and that was still set up, shown as proposed, I believe, on the map.
Okay.
From Pleasant Avenue up to Cedar, back to the EMS.
Okay, the 3 transportation maps are on the next 3 slides. Would you mind just double checking, Mark, if you can see it?
Yeah, you see
That's,
right the Pleasant Avenue there,
thanks,
and the
Mark.
dashed lines
It'll be
up
on,
to Cedar there.
it'll be on the third map.
It'll be on the 3rd map, Graham says.
That's the
One.
park, or
Okay,
trails.
there.
Right here.
Three?
There.
Oh, thank you.
It's shown as dashed lines as, but it's completed up to Cedar there. From Pleasant Avenue,
Yeah.
basically, that portion of the trail is all done.
All right.
It was always proposed to be there, but that much is done,
This is too much.
because I've used it a couple times.
From here to Cedar, this little stretch, basically from this road to there, that area,
Is that existing?
completed, yep.
All the way from
No.
here?
Basically to this little area here.
Pleasant.
Yep, right there, yep. There you go.
Thank you.
It's existing now.
Perfect. Is it existing trail or sidewalk? Is it
Trail.
concrete
Trail.
or is it asphalt?
No, not even, it's just.
Just
gravel.
dry surface.
Oh, gravel, okay, so we say trail.
Dutch call it trail.
Well, and this was one of my questions when I get to this map. Do you want to specify? What I was doing was asphalt trail and concrete sidewalk.
Yep.
But you're bringing up a really good point. We could add detail and say gravel trail, asphalt trail,
Sure.
Yeah.
concrete sidewalk.
Just do sidewalk and trail, that way it's easy enough.
Okay,
We don't have to worry about saying what it is.
okay,
As far as surface, sidewalk will know as concrete and trail will be assumed as asphalt.
asphalt or gravel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or maybe make that distinction asphalt / gravel, yeah. Over.
here is one consideration, Graham. If you wanted to apply for grants
Mhm.
to make your existing gravel trail into asphalt, we may want to,
Label it as.
yeah, somehow like, to make the distinction so that you can say existing gravel trail, and then for your application, the DNR has a trails program, and they usually grant or award trails that are already maintained, or like they're mowed,
Yeah.
or they're gravel already, and then they'll help you with the cost to pave them, you know, based on use and
Sure.
needs. So maybe we should go through that.
Sure.
May I follow up with you and contact you? So we'll just say existing gravel on this one, but I don't know about the other existing ones. I might be able to just look at the aerial map and determine what's asphalt. The sidewalks were pretty easy to tell that they
Yep.
were concrete.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll be able to tell the gravel.
Just follow up with me. I
Okay.
can't answer the question you got about those.
Thanks. Okay, great.
It's kind of tedious to go through everyone right now.
Yep.
So just follow up with me and we'll knock it out.
Some of
Okay,
them
thank
kind
you.
of wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that would be great. Just- Okay. while we're on this map, we can verify, I had a question. Okay, so I heard back from Eric, and he wanted me to switch some of these. They were labeled as sidewalks, these three, and they were south of Cedar. He wants to label those trail. And I'm wondering if you wanted, if he was alluding to everything kind of south of Cedar was gonna be labeled trail. I guess I just wanted to verify that, that along existing roads, I place them as proposed sidewalk, because there's an existing road there, but I don't wanna assume, do you guys know why he would have wanted those to be trails? They were proposed as sidewalks in your old plan.
I'm not sure. They would end up being a sidewalk.
It was a proposed, man, this is really hard to decipher,
Don't call
but
it.
I think it was.
It's along the roadway, to call it a sidewalk, 'cause in those areas, that's what it would be.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll keep it. What I'm pointing to is a couple of the ones that are south of Cedar.
Yeah, Fourth Avenue, Cedar down to Vanderburg, he's got, wants to be a trail, but I think that would, I guess I would consider that to be a sidewalk.
Is he saying trail because it's not, is it paved?
Yeah.
Does it help you at all, Graham?
There's no,
It's a proposed,
I don't know.
maybe he's saying that for grant purposes, because it's a recreational trails grant that the DNR gives out.
Oh.
Maybe.
And it's a big fund. We've been applying for it a lot
those
for
are
our
all,
county parks, but,
they're all along residential roads, yeah, they're all in this area, so right now. there's
Apple Maps.
nothing.
hey,
This is where we are, right?
make the
Fourth Avenue,
technology
there's
work.
no
I grew up
sidewalk.
here and I'm like,
along
I
there.
can't think of what, like, what
And
Mark's
I'm assuming
saying.
there's a
I'm like, what does that
sidewalk where
look
we
like?
can fit it instead of a trail.
Right?
I just can't
That
wrap
make
my
the
head
most
around it.
sense.
Okay, great. I will keep those as sidewalks.
That would- He's not here, so he was gonna say,
Right. Well, and I only wanted to ask, I don't mind doing that. Okay. Here, my next question was the parks. And I'm pretty sure I drove past it, the, windmill park. I think he had me take that off. Why can't I see J? Where's Windmill Park? Is that it?
yeah.
Oh, it is. And it's right at Park Street. He had me
Yep.
take a park off of this map that was further down here. I think it was maybe on this.
I think there was
banner.
green space, yeah, for some reason down there.
Oh, I think I know which one you're
It's
talking
not.
about, yeah, that wasn't a park.
Yep, it was just,
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, labeled as green, but it wasn't a bird.
great. Okay. One last question on this one. Did you want me to add this school to this map? It was on your 2006.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And trails and sidewalks, there was the Safe Roads to School program for grants. And so we'll put that back on there.
Yep.
Then there are sidewalks around on the campus.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know if you'd like me to label those as existing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably smart.
And then,
Now, since 2006, Greenfield Elementary has had an addition.
Yeah.
So also your spacing will probably be a bit different.
They kind of just had it highlighted the whole area.
Oh, it's,
so-
oh, the whole area was,
Yeah.
okay.
That's pretty
Yeah,
much within
okay.
it's that big blue.
Was within the
Oh,
terms
okay.
of it.
And
Okay,
there,
that's fine.
this is the 2006 map
Okay,
here,
there was an addition in
and the big blue. So the property stayed the same,
Yep.
maybe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
2016,
and we just
I
highlight
think,
the whole
15.
property,
Yeah,
okay,
15?
Somewhere in
The
there,
girls were gonna go into 4K that year.
yeah.
okay.
something like that.
15, I
It's all the same.
15, maybe 16, 17,
15
I
or
don't really know.
It's happened at some point.
Yeah. I don't remember when they did half that. I only remember when they built the middle school, that's all.
How old is that?
I was in sixth grade,
Okay.
they carried it forward, I'm just
Mhm.
kidding.
So you got to go there.
I was wondering if you wanted, because the school is there, would you want to propose sidewalk here and or here on Oak Street to make a second connection to an existing sidewalk on the school property? There's a tiny little sidewalk that
On
connects
14, yeah, so
Oak.
Oak Street,
Oak.
there's a
Oak Street just has a line on the
walking
right?
trail, basically the pavement, there's a 4-foot
Yeah.
path
Yeah.
along it that's blocked off.
Oh.
From 14th Avenue,
Did include an aerial to look at. I wasn't sure if you wanted to show it, but that's also available on Google Maps.
Mm.
I hate to say it, but it's pretty amazing what you can get access to just with the internet. And this is our county aerial, we did LiDAR,
Yeah.
so the aerial is at 2025.
Yep.
But I went on to Google Maps and was able to find the same updated aerial information, yeah.
the problem with 14th Avenue is at least the Highway J doesn't lead to anything
Yeah.
as far as the sidewalk, but Oak Street, if we could have a sidewalk instead of the blacktop path, would be better.
Yeah.
Thanks for
So the
coming.
kids are off the road.
Isn't
Get here eventually.
Isn't that street narrow though? I
Kind
think
of.
that's why you have that, because there really isn't room for a sidewalk there.
Could be, you would great work.
But there is sidewalks
Hi.
up to 12.
14th, yeah.
That's
I think
from
it's the
Falls
day, there's
to
no, that's just a
school there.
high traffic, hazardous, no point.
Okay.
But the 14th, or Oak Street if we could, but Mark was saying there might not be enough room on that road to add a sidewalk, but if it could be looked at, it'd be worth it, because get the kids off the road then and onto a sidewalk, it might be.
Well, you got the old Dodge house on
Yeah.
the corner there, and then you've got the church in there. And then basically on that south side, that's all you got. On the north side, you got a series of houses all the way down.
So on the south side, Mark, could we narrow up the road a little bit and then put it right behind the curb? That type of thing? Cause the road's extra wide in that spot, cause for that walking path, we narrowed it up for the driving and then put it right in the back of the curb,
Yeah.
just to get them off the road. I don't know.
Hey, lines on the street are better than nothing.
True, very true. Yeah,
It won't get done until you redo the street,
yeah,
right?
right, no, it won't.
And what year is that street from?
That was another map, so 2057.
And it may be another 20 years
Right.
before you do it,
There was
so
some question about
if it's on.
Throw it on there. Let it run.
Eric,
Okay.
Eric did this map.
That was all I had for this
South
map.
of Cedar kind of shows a dotted orange line. And is that, Graham thinks that's more sidewalk than trail.
South of Cedar, the blue line,
The
that
blue
right
line,
by,
yeah.
right by Willing,
Oh, the blue.
Meadowview. Oh, that blue dotted line,
Goes by Meadow, Mill Lake and
Yeah.
Creekview,
Yep, yep.
and then just stops before it gets to the industrial park.
well, it would continue on, I'm pretty sure, but
You technically did put that kind of pathway over a water main down 63.
Mm.
I mean, could put that in there as a walk, when we mow it. Makes sense for people to walk down that until they get to Phoenix's parking lot, which I highly doubt that he's gonna complain about somebody walking across this parking lot to get to Dairy Queen or Quick Trip.
Yeah, we don't have that on there, do we?
No.
No.
Well, that might be the,
I have it, it is,
she's got it on there,
It is
it's that yellow,
proposed.
yellow line that goes past Evergreen there, down by that little pond,
Yep.
look for water there.
Yep.
No,
That's
I guess
that.
Yeah, I guess there it is.
I didn't propose it on one side or the other, I used our center lines for this, with the snapping tool, because it gives you the ability to go on either side.
Perfect.
Okay, but it does make it kinda hard to read. What I could do is thicken the line a little bit so that it's wider.
You
Sign
signed one
this
of them?
thing.
But there's two of them.
I was gonna say, I signed one of them.
All the way down 63,
Not really good
all
to
the way
this.
south now.
Oh, and North property.
Jesus.
Anybody else have any comments on this sidewalks and trails map?
Correct.
Don't we have something about
Yeah.
pathways for new development? Did we ever install that? Or were we gonna wait till somebody decides to come to us with a big,
To where?
just the pathways, you know, like, you know, Ramberg sell all their stuff out here, or there's a big development of like 60, 70 homes that we're gonna put like in walking paths.
Well, isn't that part of the zoning right now, that's required?
Well, that's what I was kinda wondering if that was part of the zoning or not. I can't remember if it was or not, so.
Part of it,
I don't think so.
Well, if they do a PUD, it's gonna be for sure, we
Yeah.
can just tell them that.
Yeah.
And if there's something that doesn't specifically address that.
or at least you lay it out that there's space for it.
Right.
Whether you put it in or not, that's
Yep.
now immediately or do it later, but at least you got spots for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what existing right now, I think that's about it for walking trail right now.
If I
Here, are
gotta
you
get something,
talking
I'll make
about?
a trail.
I think Graham's messing with me, he said,
No, I'm
"I don't know you're talking."
Were you talking about the end of Cedar?
What? No, I'm just saying.
No.
Oh, in general?
Yeah. What's your raise for next year?
Oh, no, it's my fault, blame it on
Thanks a
me.
lot.
Graham's been
I'm
very
not signing, I'm
helpful.
not signing the check to the county now, don't worry. Wait, walk in late, just get harassed, beyond belief. If you're gonna harass me, get in line right now.
It's in our,
I think he's done it.
It's good.
Okay, if you think of anything, please feel free to email me, and let Mark know. Could we go back to up a slide, or we could go 2 slides up? I just wanted to verify that transportation map. Is it too busy? Is it okay that I added those ATV routes, railroad crossings, and the proposed minor collectors? I think I'll start with the proposed minor collectors. Do I have them correct? I've got Maple, Cedar,
Yep.
60th, and 55th. And I wrote down at the last meeting 220th, but I did not get any note from the engineer about it.
Well, we don't control all of that.
Right,
Part of it's county, part of it's the other towns, and,
yeah.
But it kind of is a collector's street.
yeah.
exactly.
It is, it's just a border.
Yeah, so I
Right.
think it would still
Well,
show.
you need that to get to 55, so. for the most part,
Mhm.
that'll
Well,
either-
right. It doesn't hurt to show it on here if there are traffic issues, and you would want to solicit funding, to upgrade the road. You know, turn lanes and safety measures and things like that. So what section of 220th would you wanna propose as minor collector?
I would think from Cedar to, 55th, right? And then there's maybe,
South?
yeah,
Well,
wouldn't that make
basically,
sense?
down to Davis, it comes, you pick up either off the plow, either comes plow all the way to 55th, or you pick up 70th and Rose Lane and south.
The township.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Nicole, what's a minor
Yeah,
coastal?
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Some roads,
So-
yeah, absolutely.
The,
Yeah, sure.
If I
federal
put a wood
and
rod on
state
Yeah.
departments
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
transportation classify roadways
That's not
based
even on
on
here.
a series of
Oh,
variables,
it's March
such
7th.
as,
I see.
the traffic,
Yeah.
that's the
March
main
7th, yeah.
one, like how much traffic is on a road.
How-
And so they have
How far are we
collectors
going, Mark?
and
All the way
arterial.
to
I say
And-
take all the way, to
And
call
then
all the way.
minor and
Yeah.
major of
Yeah,
all
for sure.
three of
I
those
agree.
things, except for local.
If it isn't right now, it will be
Okay.
sometime.
Here I am
Yeah.
thinking collector, like, okay, it's an old road.
All the way up to Paul.
Stop. I'm like, I could advocate for that, I drove over.
All into
I
there.
went to
Yep.
collector.
Perfect. And we'll propose that as minor collector too.
Yep.
So, not what I was thinking.
That
Great
way-
question, Beth.
All of those could be studied at the
Huh?
same time.
We'll probably
Under
do
the
it
plan,
before you get rid of answers.
guidance.
Especially since we don't have to bypass anymore.
Will do.
Yep. Yeah, essentially.
Thanks. Okay. Then, next question was the ATV routes. I grabbed this from the webpage that Eric sent me. And just wanted to know, is it too crowded on this map? Is it okay that it's on your main transportation map? I think it's probably helpful, to consider all modes
Yeah.
with the exception of the sidewalks and trails, because that was too much to put on one map. And then we also don't have proposed roads on this map.
Yeah.
And I didn't know which map you would prefer to have the proposed minor collector. I figured the main transportation map was the place for that, because this is where we first introduced the different state classifications. So,
Yeah, I think because it's existing,
yeah,
so this is the map you would put that on.
great.
This is the ATV map?
This
ATV
is,
on there.
Purple.
The purple is
The purple.
ATV. It's not specifically the ATV map, but it's on there with it.
Yeah, it's overlaid on it.
Here's the question of the day, though, I mean, nobody follows that rule, I mean, you kind of drive all over town, do we just leave it as is and just let people just kind of, the second you open it up, it's gonna be a racetrack.
right,
I mean, I think Baldwin PD's done a pretty good job, is like, as long as you're doing like 15 or 20 miles an hour, they're
Yeah.
okay with it. We'll probably just leave it as is until somebody gets abused, because the second we open up that whole village, I think we're asking for trouble.
Send it.
Then you got
Send it.
then you got no reason to tick them.
Then they don't have any reason to tick them, you're right. We'll probably just leave it as is.
and I should maybe mention the source of that ATV routes. I just thought of it.
Well, I didn't think
Plus
he-
that happened.
Graham, Did Rush River finally open up yet?
And
Because if Rush River ever does, we could do that across 63 at the lights at Fern to Dutch Heritage. But I know that we never did because Rush River wouldn't allow it on their side of the road. But I think tides are changing over there.
could be.
Why Rush River wouldn't allow four-wheelers on their roads is beyond.
Up
It
there.
was a pretty big challenge to get from here to Hammond. I'm not
It's
gonna
a
lie,
serious,
that was
it
wild.
is.
I'm like, there's 4 minutes that way, I don't
We
understand why.
currently have a neighbor somehow that sits for 10 minutes and chats with their friends in the middle of the road on Sixth. It drives me insane. Could we please
Do you-
keep moving?
Do you want me to send you all the police officers' phone numbers?
No. No, I'm fine, it's just that, like, I'd like to get through once in a while.
So you're,
Yeah, how about you just get on the side of the road and do your chat?
Right, yeah.
so the purple is current? No.
The purple is
Yes.
Yeah.
proposed. If it's dashed, it's proposed.
Oh,
Oh, that was current.
Oh, is it current?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was the current ATV route.
Oh, it is, yeah, you're right, it is.
I'll add a reference to that source in the ATV section. And then, the other thing on this map that I just wanted to verify is the railroad crossings. don't know why I was thinking number 6, but I only have 5 labeled. Is there 6? No, okay, there's 5. Great. And then the traffic count sites, I just.
One thing on 11th, there has been a proposal to pull that one off.
11. Should we write about that? In the railroad section?
Well, it's been proposed a couple of times.
Yeah, it's been,
I don't know if it's
I
gonna
don't-
happen.
Oh, the railroad?
Yeah.
They proposed
I
it
think
again.
that thing's gonna go through, isn't it?
Recently, they proposed it again, so.
We're supposed to be getting what?
That's the
Figure out what
railroad.
kind of numbers we're, or how much money we're gonna get.
To close it.
Yeah. We haven't seen nothing yet, so.
yeah.
And Union Pacific said they'd help out with the rest if it wasn't enough, so.
Should we
It could
just add a
disappear.
sentence
It could
that
disappear.
the railroad crossing on 11
Yep.
Could disappear.
has, and is that proposal from the railroad
Yeah,
themselves?
they
Okay.
requested that.
Is proposed. To be closed by the railroad. Great. Okay. Oh, in the past. Then the last thing on this map that changed was the traffic count sites. And then that's just basically to draw your attention and is it okay that I added them to the map? They correlate to the next page where we have a table stating the WSDOT, Department of Transportation, traffic counts in various years. Okay, anything else on the transportation map? Then we'll go to the next slide, Mark, and that is the proposed roads map. Just wanted to verify a couple of things. So Locust Street, there is an extension there that was proposed as part of the 2006 plan that runs from, it runs east from the proposed road that aligns with 12 or 13. And my question is, I extended it all the way to 63 because a road does not currently exist right there.
I think that's there's a pond there, and, Wisconsin Credit Union, so I don't think that would even work anymore.
Well, and just so you know, the right-of-way for that road to 63 is in our parcels layer. You know, the parcels don't run together. There was right-of-way dedicated from both sides for an anticipated center line of a road. And I looked at the aerial today.
Is it fair home, their truck parking lot?
There is a parking lot there, and I don't know what the building is for it,
Fair home,
but I bet it is.
that would make sense then. I was thinking it was more so.
Okay. So, it looked like it would make sense to make this connection for a block. Good circulation and traffic flow.
I think the state would have a little to say on that, because
Yeah.
most of the time they wanna have a control access with a light or something like that. They've been stopping, you know, direct access 63 and then using frontage roads to get to a connecting point.
Oh, sure.
So I don't know if the state would really wanna allow that.
This-
Just on how things have changed since, you know.
Yeah,
They need to have access from both sides, either side of 63,
Yeah,
in a weird spot
yeah,
where the road widens and turns into two lanes.
yeah.
are you looking at the this one. But would you like me to take the whole section off? Or do you still wanna propose what was on the 2006, which was just that section, and it doesn't go through? So I've circled the extension that I made to 63. This was on your 2006 map. But this seems like it's private property and a farm.
Yep, it's a swamp.
Which they maybe wanted that access, it would
You
be
got the okay?
nice
What's that?
You got the
for
okay?
emergencies and for, you know, just travel in,
They wanna
right
talk density.
directly into the village.
I'll let you know when we're gonna get one.
I don't think Elm Street actually made
Times.
more realistic.
You got dead end on either end.
Upgrade our
Is it more
lift station.
My parents, I think the one who
Going on there on DG.
on 55th is where I grew up. So theirs is this little, that little cutout right there.
This is going to West Park.
That's where I grew up. Which is Tower Valley. But it's on 55th.
No, it's easier.
This is one of their shits that are coming in. It's big work.
I know, I swear some of this out. Yeah, I
I
know.
think that's part of
Why
the.
did it have to be so abstract?
I think that makes sense.
Because
Makes
it's
sense
not
for
much.
Street.
Oh, I keep saying local.
Interesting how they just.
That's part of development.
It's just funny, because it's like, well, that's kind of weird.
Mhm.
No, when you're the site, they're.
Like a 5-year-old coloring.
Right.
Right?
And they're like, that's open right there.
Some stuff on the agenda.
So this
for
makes
next
sense, cause it's
week.
kind in West
We're
Park
gonna talk data centers.
into that farm, so that makes
Oh,
sense.
gosh,
We're gonna start talking
I'm
about
so
this.
sorry.
They're shooting
So
down to
right
Minnesota.
there, this was what
Yep.
was on
After
this
next week's
map, and
meeting,
there
I'm gonna
wasn't
need you to do
anything
some research.
there.
Yep.
Oh my.
I don't think
gosh,
there's
I'm
much
so
out there
sorry.
though on how much water used to be.
Okay, Graham just solved it.
Yep.
I highlighted a road that wasn't
They'd be
on there.
taking West Park out into the pasture,
Yeah.
going south basically, passing EMS. That's what the proposed road is.
On the 2006 plan. My apologies. Okay, we're taking that one off.
That makes sense.
Boy, am I glad I asked.
Take it off, yeah, that makes sense.
I had asked Eric in that email, but it got
Sure.
buried in between a couple of other things. Okay, and then we verified the parks already. I was wondering if you wanted me to add the school to this map of proposed roads. We don't have any proposed roads to the school, and it's more about, safe routes to school, sidewalks and trails.
Or around
Oh, put it on there.
And it's a good reference point for
there. Show where
people.
it's at.
Yeah.
They ain't going anywhere, so
Okay.
No.
throw it on there, so you know what's in that parcel.
That sounds great. Okay. Thank you.
They're eventually gonna be begging the village.
Anything else on this map? Then we are finally on to utilities and community facilities. Thank you guys for your time on that. We'll go to page 33. Actually, really quick, I was gonna run through, okay, utilities and community facilities was discussed at the vision session. And, topics or themes that came out of this were parks, recreation, and youth amenities, a desire to revitalize the parks and improve recreation, water, sewer, and utility infrastructure. People are satisfied with the new plans, but concerned about high costs. Stormwater management and flood mitigation need improvements. Broadband, internet, and electric services improve service and reduce cost by promoting other providers,
Where's Matt?
was one of the suggestions. What was that?
One of our board members works for Baldwin Stream, he just gets beat up about this stuff, so I'm glad he's not here today.
Oh, and this was, themes that we drew from the meeting. Public safety and emergency services, confidence and appreciation for local EMS. Regulations and administrative processes need to review and update. Community facilities, schools, library, and civic spaces. Expansion for the library is supported. Satisfied with Village Hall, and support for Main Street benches were some of the themes that came from that. That was a November 3rd meeting, and there was about 25 attendees there. Those are the ones that signed in. I think there was more there, but we couldn't, we only had the sign-in list, so, and great ideas. Next slide, Mark, and then we'll just go over the survey results really quick. So survey results, for the most important topic of all of the comprehensive plan topics, community facilities is most important at 82% support or rating, and utilities was second most important at 66%. The survey had 97 responses and was open October through December of 2025. And then the next slide is our survey results for the facilities and utilities, the separate ones. So Village Hall, 80% said excellent or good, 15% said needs improvement, 5 said don't know. Drinking water quality, 81% said excellent or good, 16% needs improvement. Sewer system is 84% excellent or good and 7% needs improvement. Stormwater management, 70% excellent or good and 22% needs improvement. Broadband and high-speed internet, 55% excellent or good and 41% needs improvement. So that's one of the bigger needs improvement results from this survey. And garbage and recycling, 71% say excellent or good, 3% needs improvement. Cell phone coverage, 78% say excellent or good, 21% needs improvement. Police protection, 94% excellent or good, very little needs improvement. So fire protection also has great support, 93% excellent or good. Ambulance, the same, 94% excellent or good. Library, also heavily supported with 82% excellent or good, only 9% needs improvement. United Civic Center, 62% excellent or good. Building permit administration, 44% excellent or good, and 15% needs improvement. And overwhelming 42% on that one don't know. And land use and zoning administration is 40% excellent or good, 15% needs improvement. A lot of 45% don't know. Okay, and we'll go on to the next one, we're almost done with survey results. Okay, the survey included additional questions about parks, and the left graph shows the parks rating. Bailey Park was 45% excellent or good, 45% needs improvement. Creamery Park, 14% excellent or good, and a lot of 51% needs improvement. And Heritage Park was 73% excellent or good. Little Creek Park was 39% excellent or good, 17% needs improvement. Mill Pond Park was 80% excellent or good, and 15% needs improvement. Winter Green Park was 76% excellent or good, and 20% needs improvement. The right-hand graph shows support for specific park improvements. 76% are supportive of an enclosed 3-season pavilion at Creamery Park. 79% is support for an open-air covered pavilion at Bailey Park. And for the survey text answer questions, we used artificial intelligence to summarize and condense the answers into themes. And they came up with park shelters, pavilions and structures, playgrounds and kid-friendly features, trails, paths and accessibility, amenities and facilities, such as bathroom, benches, picnic tables, grills, and parking, and dog-related features and recreational features. The full survey results are on page 49 of the draft plan, dated March 16th of this year. Okay, Now we're to the chapter. Thank you guys for listening to that. We kind of have to do that to comply with state statute and consider those results in the revisions. Utilities and community facilities, if you're following along with the draft, March 16th version, page 33, I have a couple of questions about Village Hall. I'm wondering when this municipal center was built?
86,
86?
96.
90.
Oh, 96, sorry. 1996, wonderful. And does anybody know the capacity of the rooms you were just looking around too, Grant? Anybody know the capacity of this building?
38.
38.
38.
Did Jody look at it when we had the meeting the other day, figure out how many we could have?
We had 120 in here.
Oh, really?
Well, we
Oh,
opened up
this
that
is
wall
It
into
wasn't
the
the
super senior.
It wasn't the celebration.
It was
Yes,
not,
that
it
was a celebration.
was not a
Yeah.
celebration.
Some
It
people
was
are like-
probably closer to a protest, is what it was.
It was a board meeting.
Why was that?
What that?
That was bad.
Jody on that, cause I think
Okay.
she.
You were here,
So
Ed.
lucky that-
Well, that's Jody,
Jody should know.
I think she knows, she looked it up, I think, when.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, a couple of these.
Being a public building, it has to be somewhere that fire codes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to a couple of these.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we're here.
Do we know
And
the
I
numbers
could
for the
maybe
library, Ed?
forward those questions to Jody?
No.
Fire,
Why?
fire code for
Yeah.
library?
Okay,
No,
and to Graham.
we maybe should know that.
And then.
You got a lot of flammable things, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, how much space you gonna have when you do your modifications, and that's the number you should put in there.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
the police are moving out of here, so.
Yeah,
that'll-
I took some photos of their new building right on 63. It's beautiful. And you let me know. We're almost there. Okay, for this, for the municipal center, do we have any short or long-term needs that we can put in here?
Library,
Library.
Library.
Number
And
one.
they are on, okay, and we can put them in two places. How about that expand library?
Yep.
Should I put,
Renovate the building to expand the library.
okay,
Well, adding that, not renovating, sorry, addition and renovation.
Yeah, it's gotta be a combination.
Both.
great. And is there still a need for more personnel and storage space for offices? This was from the 2006 plan.
The
I think
library.
I would say
What do you mean by,
offices.
what do you mean by storage space and what do you mean by employees in general?
That's what your 2006 plan stated. It just said it in general, there's need for more personnel and storage space.
Wasn't the story.
But that's kind of vague.
Yeah.
Pretty vague.
Is it storage space for like a dump truck or do we need storage space for books?
Versus-
At
Yeah,
your,
office stuff,
office.
office supplies,
Or,
It's kind of a vague thing.
records,
pretty vague.
books.
Do we need
maybe
more
they're
record space?
speaking.
Well, when the police, with the police moving out of here, no, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the same respect, with the renovation addition, it's very likely that these offices are gonna be on the other side of the building, and the library will be on this side of the building, because it's the only way we can add on to
Enough
the
square
building.
footage.
So, it's very possible they'll swip swap, which then they should have more space over there than they do over here, but.
Should we just make a note here that the police are moving to a new
Mhm.
facility in 2026 and renovations are underway?
Yep.
Or something like
I
that.
think that's kind of what we talked about before,
Yeah,
same with the others.
great.
You guys don't need no more storage, you guys be good, DPW. Just put on there library. We'll take all your donation money.
Yeah, all of it.
Yep.
All your grants, all your donations.
Exactly.
We need that $3 million again that they had a couple years ago.
I wish we would have had a survey question dedicated to support
specifically?
the library. And
I'm sure those 9% or 15% would just want a bigger one.
Exactly.
That's something that needs improvement.
Well,
Well-
and, you know, needs improvement is everything from quiet spaces to be able to have large gathering, you know, be able to have classes.
You know, that they're quiet spaces, that you and I are not in there talking.
I
When you
know.
and I are in there talking, it is not a quiet space within a 400-foot radius.
I had
That's
two
the
high school
complaints when
kids
people
in
have-
though that were louder than you and I together.
You gotta be kidding me, really?
Nope. I put them in the history room to
Well,
study.
you've had actual complaints when people are like having fun in the library because there's noise.
Mhm.
But, you know, when you have children's programming, you're gonna have noise.
Well, even my cribbage group isn't always the quietest.
Correct.
They can get pretty lit when you're playing cribbage.
Oh, they do sometimes.
I
Some
just
of those
did
If
get
Beth let them
loud.
have beer, it'd be even,
I just played
Louder.
yesterday with my 14-year-old, so I mean,
Tuesday
I
night?
won. Well, at home, sorry.
Yeah, no, you just come to my house.
Yeah,
Lily knows how to play cribbage?
she just learned. Grandpa just taught her, so.
Keep moving on.
Well,
I
I feel
don't-
bad, I don't wanna say.
Right, you'll make it do,
Yeah.
that's all you
I know.
Keep it at the wheel,
Okay.
practice.
Here we go.
Keep me moving.
The, police, I will update that paragraph up above, which I don't have on the slide, shoot. It reads, the Baldwin Police Department is located at 400 Cedar Street, which is this.
You change that to Spruce, what is, I can get you
Yeah.
that, 890 Spruce Street?
Is that what it is, 890 Spruce?
Spruce.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you. I'll update, and is also part, no, now that'll go away. So Baldwin Police Department is located at 890 Spruce Street. The department has 10 sworn officers, including the chief, 2 sergeants, and an investigator.
Yep,
You know,
right
that's
on.
the right numbers?
Yep.
Wonderful, yes. Now we're on to what was in the box. In equipment in 2006, they said they rented the indoor parking from United Fire and Rescue. I am guessing that now with their new garage, I saw
Yeah, they
3
won't
big
do
garage
that.
doors.
Goes away.
Okay, so we can just delete that, but does anybody know the capacity of the new building?
Is that 6 or 8 cars?
It's not, you mean as far as cars or people?
That's both. All they ask for in statute is use and capacity of all of these different facilities and utilities. And that's for you guys to identify trends once every 10 years and identify needs. So if you measure the use and capacity of right now,
Yeah.
and then you identify what your short and long-term needs are, then it helps you in the future.
So that building is gonna be, that's not a congregating space, whatever you call this space right here. It's a congregate, it's like a community center.
Right.
Okay, so that's a big number. That's not that kind of space, so it's office space. So I mean, we can take how many
It's not
officers
gonna be
we
the
have,
public.
how many the DNR has, we probably had 20% or something to it, but
That'd
the
be-
building's not gonna be rated
Yeah.
as a,
It's not a, it's not
Building
a,
congregate.
it's not a congregating place, I mean, there will be that meeting room, which is
Big
a
question for
greenhouse,
old.
but
yeah,
We'll have that information, I think.
Is he a fire
so
chief?
that could
No,
be
it's the engineer that.
20 people.
architect and engineer,
Okay.
old architects.
Yeah, we could ask
Plus
them.
them what they're projected.
Okay,
Otherwise, I really don't wanna put a number on there, cause that's not a meeting place.
right.
It's where all our evidence is held, that's where the DNR's evidence is held, it's kinda off limits to
Yeah,
the public, unless you're invited in.
Right,
it's controlled access.
I mean, it's
Well,
controlled access.
and that makes sense. So the office, the controlled access office, you could say something about how many. It has, okay, so right now you have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 14 employees. And one thing that you could write here is that the controlled office space has capacity for the 14 existing employees
You can do that
And
because they're gonna
with-
use that one squad
with
room.
extra space for
Nicole,
additional
don't we actually have 15?
meetings.
Because there's an office person as well that you don't have listed,
We don't have,
Oh, thanks.
because they're not an officer.
how many officers you saying we got? at?
11. with
10
Kevin.
sworn officers, including a chief.
Oh, okay, then you're right
kids.
at 14,
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
8, don't we? With Kevin?
10, 11, 12.
10 is what Kevin always says.
Is there an okay, 2 sergeants and an investigator? So
But they're saying
total,
that-
you have
they're in that
12
count.
officers
No,
and an investigator?
The officers and the,
Maybe it's
investigator are
including
including-
chief, 2
Yep.
sergeants,
That
and
includes-
an
yeah.
investigator, so 10
Yep.
sworn officers all total.
there you
10 sworn officers
go. I
total.
don't think we have that.
And then an office person.
Isn't it like 8 or 9?
No, it's 10 with Kevin, yeah.
We'll check the old too, let's see.
Including the chief, so 10 plus an
Plus office.
invest, plus office.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should we call them an office manager?
Yes.
Okay.
6.
And in the new space you probably built for that many employees, 11 has capacity for
Yeah,
11 staff.
And probably some,
Well, more than that.
and probably some of our more immediate
Oh.
needs.
You don't build a building for what you have today, you
Yeah.
build it for 10 years from now.
Yeah.
So,
Which is great,
I mean, if you're smart.
Which we are.
which.
They're not.
I'll just see myself out.
So should I say you have capacity for 15?
We better get that from Wolf.
I would get with, I would get.
Yeah, I'm
You were
gonna
saying
send
that.
him an email right now.
Or Kevin, because he knows the desk count.
Kevin probably.
And there are
Kevin's on there,
there are
you know.
currently too many that, for what we have, so. I think 15 is close, you're probably about right.
Has capacity to accommodate the existing staff. Plus. Existing staff. Great. And then short and long-term needs. And I know this was where you were gonna put moving into a renovated building in 2026. I was gonna add that up above in the paragraph. And then any needs of, as far as equipment or, you know, vehicles, the new facility is a nice addition and can accommodate the staff,
And equipment.
but
And the vehicles and.
Like how specific do you wanna get though?
it's up to you guys.
Cause normally you wouldn't get into like, we need to replace 3 squad cars, we need a, I
Right.
mean, you know, we need a generator, that's one thing that we don't have right now. But I don't know if you put that in there,
You can, if it will help with
Yeah.
funding
yeah, then you should put it in there.
and checking it, you
Yep.
know, in every 10 years.
I guess the only thing, Mark, is there talk from Kevin of adding extra squads beyond just replacement, but adding?
Not really, I think he just wants to get into a maybe 3-year
A
replacement
real
cycle.
rotation, yeah.
Rotation.
More so. Yeah, I haven't really heard anything else that they would need.
And regular rotation for police vehicles,
Mhm.
Yeah,
or should I call them squad car?
you could say police squad vehicles.
Great, wonderful. Okay, I think we're on to United Fire and Rescue. The text states, in January 1994, the villages of Baldwin, Hammond, and Woodville consolidated to form United Fire and Rescue. Is that accurate? Okay, we want to keep it. Great. The district office is located at 1580 10th Avenue. Is that still right? Wonderful. 13 municipalities in the area, including the village of Wilson and the townships of Baldwin, Springfield, Hammond, Emerald, Pleasant Valley, Rush River, Ogal, Erin Prairie, and Katy are also included.
We should probably make sure that's still accurate, because I know Gary said that there's always him and on about new districts being involved areas, so.
Okay.
Try to make, just an updated, Make sure
Updated
they're all-
list of those villages, yeah.
they're all still a part of it, none have been added.
Okay,
Should be right.
Yeah.
well, we just updated these maps. I'm sorry that I didn't double check them right.
We're gonna gain another half township here at the end of the year.
Yeah,
Pleasant Valley, we're gonna take the rest of Pleasant Valley home
really?
from River Falls.
Okay, so I wonder if our county map is still.
If you have a district fire map, it's gonna be slightly wrong by the end of this year.
This was our updated 2026 map.
Yeah, that would be a question for somebody else then.
Okay,
I mean, I
and
think,
you're saying you're gonna take on the rest of Pleasant Valley?
except for one little small south cut quadrant,
That makes sense. All the way. to
somewhere right around that 150th and County Road
But
Allen.
Pleasant Valley is always already listed on the list, right?
It is.
It is
So
listed.
we'll be okay, yeah.
Doesn't that go all the way up to Cylon? Or do we not cover Cylon Township?
It is on,
I don't.
The
think-
Cylon, I think it cuts right at Cylon.
Back before it, yeah.
This is the line.
Yep.
Cylon's up by Four Corners.
it's a deer.
Oh, okay, got it.
Almost one
I
house.
think it goes right to just south of County Road S there, and I think S is Cylon Township.
Yep. That's what it's like.
And I'm just gonna let you know, I'm going to, implement your intergovernmental collaboration chapter.
Okay.
And I'm sharing your proposed roads with the town of Hammond. I
Yep.
didn't think you guys would mind.
No, that's fine.
And they're on their, land use chapter already, so we've got a full plan that we're reviewing this upcoming, in the next couple weeks, yeah.
Yeah, that's anything you need to share with them,
Thanks.
it's all public information anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Okay, this was great. So United Fire and Rescue, I think that is accurate. Just looking at that map. Looks good. Now we're to the box where in your 2006 plan, you say 70 volunteer members and 13 trucks. Anybody know if that's still accurate? And should
That sounds
we-
about right from the numbers Matt told me a little while ago with the fundraiser.
Okay, and any needs? Do you know if there's need for more volunteers or more trucks?
There's always need for more volunteers.
More volunteers all the time.
Okay,
And there's always need to update
Yep,
equipment too, so
this building is.
we'd have to check with him to see what's.
What'd you say, Lance, is our building's the last one to get, needs to be updated?
Yeah, cause they got new firehouse in Woodville and
Yeah.
Hammond within the last 20 years.
But you have done some
equipment. I'll
improvements.
write more volunteers and new equipment for now.
Okay.
But if you do wanna get me a more
Your
detailed
number
list.
two, we might wanna ask Matt and Austin to be sure, but
Yeah,
I thought there was at least 50 in Baldwin alone, and then you had, or are we only talking about Baldwin? For United Fire
Village
Rescue?
of Baldwin for your
Okay,
plan.
yeah, then you're probably right.
For what?
We
But-
should double check with numbers, volunteer numbers, is it 70?
We wouldn't have 13 trucks so involved, right?
No,
Well, actually.
United Fire and Rescue.
United
Department
Fire and
name.
Rescue is what we are referencing.
So I think the numbers need to come from
You're
Matt and
good.
Austin.
Yep.
Yeah, and you should just do the total, I think. Especially if we're talking about possible funding and stuff like that. We should do the whole,
Okay.
the whole different fire district.
Good.
So what are the townships again? Read those townships and villages off again.
Sure, Baldwin, Springfield, Hammond, Emerald, Pleasant Valley, Rush River, Ogal, Erin Prairie, and Katy.
Town of Baldwin, did you say the town of Baldwin too?
Yes,
So I got the village of Baldwin, village of Hammond, village of Woodville, village of Wilson, town of Baldwin, town of Katy, town of O'Galley, town of Emerald, town of Erin Prairie, town of Hammond, town of Pleasant Valley, town of Rush River, and town of Springfield.
Didn't hear Wilson in here last time.
She had the village of Wilson there. Yeah, I didn't
I
hear her
do.
say that.
What I don't have though is the
Village
village
of
of
Hammond.
Hammond. Well, I have them in the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
sentence, but I'll put them.
Cause there is a village of Hammond and a town of Hammond. You have the town of Baldwin and there's a village of Hammond.
These
Well, the
will
way
be
it lists at the
consolidated
13
in 1994.
municipalities,
And then they must have added all of them at some other time. But we've got them all in the paragraph.
In addition to the 13 communities we serve, we also automatically aid with Roberts Warren Fire Department, the Village of Roberts, Spring Valley Fire Department, Village of Spring Valley, and the Town of Katy, and the Town of Gilman in Pierce County. That's right on their website.
At United Fire and Rescue.
Yep,
Thank you.
we assist that.
Do they have their numbers on there too?
They don't,
No.
Oh,
well, I mean, they have, their coverage area spans over 180 square miles, made up of over 60 miles of federal and state highways, serving approximately 15,000 citizens. Our response area consists of approximately 4,000 residential properties and 500 commercial properties and various agricultural entities. It's right on their webpage.
awesome. And they put C webpage.
Yep, yeah,
Yep.
Okay,
All kinds of information on there,
I-
on that about us.
yeah.
thank you. And we'll move on to Baldwin EMS. That is it's a different area.
Yeah.
A little bit different area. And so I was gonna double check this text as well. Baldwin EMS is located at 630 Highway 12.
No longer.
No.
Old address.
What was that?
That's an old address, something Cedar.
1225 Cedar Street.
There you go.
Perfect. Are you on another webpage?
Yes.
Is it your village, Baldwin, or do they
No,
have
they
their
have
own?
their own. They
Baldwin
actually have their own,
EMS.
yep.
It's 1225,
Wonderful.
isn't it?
Welcome to the expert EMS care for our rural communities.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Thank you.
1225, wasn't it?
1225.
I don't have to bug you guys about this. I'm sorry that I didn't find it. Okay. See website. It has recently moved into this larger existing building, but I'll cross that out. I'm just gonna write C webpage.
Yeah.
However.
I think they cover
this-
about everything, plus they cover a little bit of Warren Township instead of our fire district doesn't.
And I wonder, this sentence, you may wanna keep, the EMS has public service agreements with, but they list the communities maybe on the website too.
Yeah, there's the same, except they add one more, they got parts of Warren Township where our fire district doesn't because it's the Roberts Warren Fire Department.
Okay. They also offer mutual assistance to Pierce Polkins.
Make sure you put it in there, Baldwin Area EMS provides advanced life support and critical care paramedics to rural communities. We're
That's-
located just east of Twin Cities,
Yeah.
approximately 15,000 residents of the village of Baldwin, Hammond, Wilson, Woodville, the towns of Baldwin, Katy, O'Galley, Aaron Prairie, Emerald, Hammond, Pleasant Valley,
I
Rush
know.
River,
I
Springfield,
totally know.
and Warren. We cover 240 square miles of Sacred County with 1,800 emergency calls annually.
That was gonna be a question also. The other comprehensive plans and communities have added emergency call numbers to try to determine trends and solicit funding. So,
On the website.
you just named off the calls. You know what, I can reach out to a contact on that webpage and see if this.
Tom
has
Boyer has
something-
numbers for the last 10 years.
Do you want Tom Boyer's number?
Okay, sure, or do you wanna ask him? Maybe, do you wanna text him, ask him, could we get the number of annual emergency calls you've received for the last 10 years for our comp plan?
Isn't that what he lists in his
Yes,
report?
it's his report every month.
Yeah. You want me to ask him how many?
Annual, I'm thinking
Annual?
annual
Oh.
calls.
We get monthly ones.
In a long
You can
run.
add them, there's only
Well,
12.
he's got yearly totals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does a yearly total.
Okay, great. For comparisons, to see if it fluctuates, and if it's always going up, then the needs would be warranted. Okay. So I'll make a note to follow up, but thank you in advance for contacting him as well. Will you let Mark know if you hear back?
I might hear back in the next 5 minutes. I don't know.
That would
probably-
be great.
He probably will. He's probably sitting there going, that's not a question. I'm sure at the top of his head, he probably knows.
Any more calls? Should I try to get them also for United Fire and Rescue and police? We wanna gather police
Yeah, Matt,
calls?
we can get those from Matt.
Yeah, sure. Do it all.
I think on their website, they said roughly about 250 calls a year.
Fair.
Yep. That sounds about right. They were between 200 and 250. Some years are crazy. Some years are like 110. And the next year could be 300. So,
Well, we'd rather have the 110 than 300, quite frankly.
right. We respond to approximately 250 calls of service annually.
Wow. Is that the EMS?
That's
No.
fire.
That's fine.
EMS is
EMS is over
1800.
Yeah,
They're at 1800.
they're over 100 a month, so.
Oh yeah, they're all about, it's always about 100 to 127
Yeah,
usually.
the
right
highest
now.
one was 174
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a month?
That's
Yeah.
a month.
a month.
It's,
It's a 250.
110, 120
Yeah.
per month. On average, the highest was 174, but that was back in 18, 16? I can't remember right now. 18.
I could also just state that in the use capacity. Because for EMS, you have increased calls from 300 to 800, but there wasn't any context on that. I figured that was annual, and they
That was
didn't
the
tell me
goal.
what years. So they just said there was increased calls, but I don't know where the 300 was and where the 800 was.
Like they just thought in the future that that's what it would be.
Oh, okay. So we'll replace that with maybe a statement of the average, monthly calls are 110 to 120. If I can't find that, the annual numbers to compare. And do we already cover the EMS from the 2006 was 2 full-time staff and 20 volunteers?
That's about right. We're way above that now.
Yeah.
What do we have, 4 or 6 full-time?
I think it's
5 or 6?
6,
6.
I think.
6 full-time and probably about what,
Yeah, 6.
40 volunteers, if not 50?
POCs,
A
yeah.
lot of participants.
Okay. I'll put 40 volunteers.
Mhm.
Plus,
Okay, and then we have that a new building was constructed in 2023 for EMS, which is different from the police, right?
Yes.
Because that one's 2026, okay. And that's at 1225.
Oh, Tom Boyer.
Great. It is separate.
10 years ago, around 1,500. Currently, we're at 1,700 to just under 1,800.
Nice. So I could say split 1780.
Yeah.
Strong.
And 10 years ago, so 20, I'll say 2026 is 1780. And 10 year, 2016.
10 years ago was 1,500, and we're up to just under 1,800 now.
Perfect. 2016, thank you.
Welcome.
So that
I'm
will
not
be
just
great.
playing on my phone here, just for shits
You'll-
and giggles. I'm actually, except for this one popped up.
I'm glad you told us.
This is no shit. I gotta say this to you guys. This is from Fox 9 6 hours ago.
Oh, boy.
A professional cornhole player with no arms and legs has been accused of murder. You need to go find this on Fox News on Facebook because the comments will make you die. It's
A
unbelievable.
professional cornhole player.
I'm not kidding you, it's right there.
How do you,
I don't know. I wasn't gonna click on it, I looked at 3 comments.
To be fair, he has
Darn,
he has
you
more
were
studies.
there
He said
way
five.
out.
so you know this?
The first comment was on here, what it says, does he throw a bag with his mouth? Did he roll away from the crime?
He has not.
Did he lie with no fingerprints? So many questions.
I've seen the video.
That's kind of.
I gotta wait till I come home and watch that one.
I think
I'm-
it's Fox
You can't use
FAUX
weapons.
News, not
He's got
FOX.
armor.
I'm like, is this gotta be fake? It's on Fox
He
9
does have armor.
from the cities.
They're just not normal.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I have so many
He's got a
questions.
serious-
Well, thank you for the comment.
Okay, we digress.
Well, I had to see, I was looking at all the investments when I stopped and I looked at it real quick, I'm like,
All right, still
Look,
back on
next-
task.
Next slide.
sorry.
We
That's
digress.
probably how it happened.
It's okay. Thank you for letting me.
So many questions.
Well, so this is school district. I added in the enrollment numbers and, you are in a growing school district.
No, we're actually declining.
We're declining now.
We're declining. What they say, I just read it the other day, 94% of all public schools in the state of Wisconsin are on the decline right now.
They didn't have.
So we are declining, we actually just,
26 numbers
We should
yet.
get
they're talking about combining, or getting rid of some of the
Or
four
they don't
shape,
have the 24, 25.
because we're on a decline right now.
Yeah.
Baldwin's is going to go
This was
half and.
Well, these
I
millennials, the
just-
millennials are not having
I just got
kids.
these in the middle of
Do
March.
it's like one.
Not only that, but
Or
the
maybe
Wisconsin,
one, but they're not having kids.
not only that, but the Wisconsin online forward system is so big
Are you
now that
considered
everyone's
one?
going online.
You have kids.
Yeah, numbers have to be
Yeah.
reported to the
They're
state
not
by the
having-
second week of October.
They're not having four, I mean,
And then tallying them and making them available.
but they're not,
to the public, though.
there's a lot of kids I
You
know
can't tell me
that
that they
are
can't get
younger
it.
Okay,
than you would.
so
I mean, mine's
20.
14, I'll give her up right now, and it was.
I think it's gonna be stagnant.
My
And
nephew,
then I see a decrease.
I got four, I wasn't expecting that out of my life, but, yeah, it is on the decline,
Gather.
the millennials.
It's not only that, because.
You gotta get out of mom's basement.
That's the test. Kids are going to online school like crazy right now.
Would you
They're not
email
going-
me the numbers if you can find them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Nicole,
And just go ahead.
it's the COVID thing though, too, there's a lot of people are homeschooling.
The Wisconsin
Huge.
forward system is.
It was so easy for everybody to get an iPad and get their stuff to them, now these parents are like, why am I gonna send them to school? I can just do it right here, boom,
Exactly.
their shit's right in there. The
Yes.
demise of public schools was
Not
COVID.
me, mine's 14, she's going to school.
Trust me, I'm with you, my kids are all going to school too,
And
man.
if anyone wants her someday,
She's a lot,
My last one graduates in May, I'm done.
she is a lot.
she's a lot, I love her.
She's
I
big.
really, I love her, but she's a lot,
There's a lot of things going on.
and she's like a foot taller than I am.
6'2".
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's.
But yeah, that is depressing.
And, okay, and what we
For school,
have
yes.
is,
Yeah.
from the 2006 plan for use and capacity, you have the high school is designed for 600 students. The middle school is designed for future expansion. We'll stop there. Does anybody know if those two statements are still correct? We just
Well,
leave
they
it?
haven't changed
Yeah,
buildings,
we-
so.
yeah.
yeah.
Everything is available for expansion, for sure, because we have now property adjoining the school district that we have purchased for the sewer plant, and I would assume that if for some oddball reason there's a mass, or, you know, everybody's coming to Baldwin, that we would be more than willing
We would
to.
need more land for
suffice.
housing, so that would be difficult.
I mean, we have 70 acres that we're using.
Greenfield Elementary is near full capacity.
There was an expansion on that.
There was an expansion.
Let's do
Okay.
Oh, since '06? Oh, God, yeah, there's been probably
15 or 16.
2 expansions?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think there's been
Greenfield
2, hasn't there?
Elementary has been expanded, or should we just
Yeah,
say?
they've been at least twice since '06.
When was the last one?
It also
2016, I
changed
think.
the grades that were there, so.
Yeah, and they
I'm pretty
subtracted
sure
a
it was
grade,
16.
or they grabbed the grade from the middle school, that's right, they took 5th back at Greenfield.
Twice since 2006.
And with the decline there,
I would think
there, there's gonna be no expansion anytime soon.
Is high school really only built for 600?
Even with that UAC addition, I thought that was the dumbest.
That would move you into a D3 district, and we're not there yet.
And
We're
along
running
the,
about 460 high school, probably right in that range.
Nicholas class is 125.
it's the
Yeah, the next about 4 years, they're gonna be all like within the 90s.
Yeah.
You're from Baldwin or?
Probably the
No,
last.
I asked that.
Oh.
Oh, the younger,
Somewhere
the
around.
younger generation, the younger
Right.
school probably the least.
like the fast lane, my kids, that's only like
Sure.
90.
And
He's
do
a-
you
Really?
still have a long-range planning committee for school planning?
Do they, or,
This was in your 2006 plan, just wondering if we wanna keep that in the use capacity section, or just,
Probably not.
probably not, let the school district do that, I mean,
They
we've
probably-
actually done our due diligence for the school district, because when we decided to build the sewer plant, we swapped land with John D. Farms. Went to the school district, and this was, Bracky's been here, what, 2 years, the new administrator? Or superintendent, and, old superintendent, I said, what's your 20-year plan? He goes, we don't have one. I said, you don't? He goes, no, we don't have a 20-year plan. I'm like, well, we're buying this property. He goes, all right, well, whatever. So, I mean, that was their next step for expansion, because you got a county road one direction, you got a state highway and residential the other direction, and a railroad the other direction. They have one way to go, and it's west. But now that we have it,
Yeah.
if they ever need it, I would assume that
these also?
our board or future boards would be like, yeah, we can saw you off 10 acres, you'll be fine, and we'll be still fine with this, we're planning for many, many, many years. We'll be long gone in dust before that will happen.
So it's over 6.
But we were proactive,
Considered it.
you know?
Thank you. And then it's 9th through 12th still in high school? Okay.
This will be the next thing, I'll call the superintendent, and they'll be calling you to do the 20-year plan for the school district.
Well, and we could list some needs,
Get enough students to
Here-
keep what existing
Well,
going.
yeah,
in
yeah.
2006, you had already mentioned impacts of increased homeschooling, proximity to the airport, and possible intermediate grades as issues, school issues at that time.
Yeah, and
We
see,
wanna-
now the village actually owns that property toward the airport,
Okay.
because that's the only expansion they would ever have, and they'd have to buy it from a farmer. And now we end up swapping land with that farmer for our sewer plant.
Kind of close to that, really.
So technically, it kind of benefit the school if they ever need it.
So maybe up here, we would add that
Yeah, it's a lot
the
easier.
village has purchased
Yep.
property west of the
Greenville.
elementary.
I think Woodville still's got some expansion, I mean, they got a lot of property out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Do we know the year that you purchased the property?
We swapped in 20 or 21. Because is that when we started building it? 21, we broke ground in 21, right, for the sewer plant?
It was 2 years,
So it's probably-
2-year project.
It was probably 2020, it was a 4-year project.
Well, the actual building was
Is the plant on that
Yeah, that's-
same property?
2 years of
Or
planning,
getting
2
into
years
that
of building.
section?
Same property,
As this,
The
to the
school.
west of the existing school for expansion of the school?
That's,
So do you have a wastewater treatment plant on this same property that we're talking about here?
yes.
You do,
Yeah.
okay. And it is for expansion of the school?
It's technically
It could be.
expansion for our sewer plant, but we were using what, 10 acres? 10 acres out of 70.
Per building, they could
Oh.
add on to the west quite a ways before it was an issue.
It would end up being more playground and green space in our area where we're not building.
Yep.
Nicole, if you needed specific, the 40,000 square foot addition to Greenfield was 2016.
There was only
It
one,
was passed in 15 and done in 16.
and that sounds right. Was there one right at 2006 though? I thought there was one
There
at,
could have been, I
right,
don't know.
right
I
around
wasn't
this
here.
time of the comp plan. That's probably, you weren't around here, I suppose.
So
It was
I
before
put
that.
twice since 2006, but should I just put,
Because we put
Reference to
Bassel in
this
2005,
one.
and we put Bassel in a new gym on the north side.
You were?
So
Really?
2003 or 4 is when that was the.
Yeah, just do one in 2016.
okay, I'll just do was expanded, 40,000
You're right, it probably
square
was the
feet,
early
2016.
2000s when they did the first edition, and I think 16 was the big edition, though, wasn't it, both? New
22
gyms,
22 classrooms, new gym.
north and south gym?
No, it
Just
was
south.
only the north.
When did they do the south gym then?
2016.
That's thought that was North Gym.
I played in North Gym in 2005, so.
Oh, sorry. So yes, the south side was the new then.
When you were,
South side.
when you were in grade school?
No, I was in high school. I had practice over there.
Oh.
Okay, great. So the village purchased 70-acre property in 2021 that could be used for future expansion.
Unless the soccer association wants it all for soccer.
Yeah.
Don't put that in there,
That's an easy, that's
They
an
need
easy
to
to kick
come up
those
with lots of
people
money.
out.
Yeah.
It is. That's a non-invasive use of the land.
Yeah.
Don't egg him on. Don't egg him on.
Well, I could see you get setting down some dirt path that you'll get lost on.
No, if it's a need, we should list it. Well, and
Bunch of
currently
fields,
I just put
Yeah.
issues as impacts of increased homeschooling may decrease numbers, is, I could add some.
Well, you can put it in the comp plan, like, need more soccer fields, if we're gonna get some money out of this dumb thing, because
There you go.
Mr. George
It's true.
would be more than happy to get.
Soccer fields can be pushed pretty much anything that's flat.
Impacts of
Yeah, but your
increased
ground has to be
homeschooling
flat.
may
Yeah.
So,
They also gotta remember, he thought we were trying to build some 18 soccer fields too, like, we're just gonna
Proximity
go
to
cost
the
it.
airport is no longer an issue.
I don't know, what do you think, I
Yes,
got money for you, I want it.
Okay,
I tree that either.
and then.
Well, I've been looking
and
for it for
possible
48 years of my life in this village, and I don't
All
see
these
it yet.
soccer fields.
You really think?
Okay, need for soccer fields.
yeah, always account.
There was some small field, but yeah, there was like
That's
6
big- that's
or
as big
7.
They want to do the function
Size.
spot.
Right.
That's
Like-
about 20.
like
Hey,
playing.
hey, guys, do we wanna keep the language that says an issue is possible intermediate grades? Does anybody know what that means? Do we wanna keep it?
Capacity maybe, but I don't think it will.
I don't think it will be.
Fifth and sixth. Yeah.
Not an issue?
Take it out.
No, take
Okay,
it off.
so we're gonna put for issues, under short and long-term needs, we're gonna say issues, impacts of increased homeschooling may decrease enrollment and proximity to the airport, and then need for soccer fields. Okay, any other needs that we should talk about?
Do we want to ask the school, the superintendent, you think?
Yep.
Okay.
He's probably gonna like be,
Any
Here's what we-
volunteers
rewrite the whole damn thing.
to reach out? You will, Graham, thank you
You
so
know
much.
Chad?
A little bit.
I think it will be better coming from you guys.
I could call my brother at the school board, he'd be like, I don't know.
You
would
should know.
be.
They can give him crap over what he does what he does at the school board meetings.
What does he do?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's why you can give him crap.
My brother and I are complete
I'll say the
opposites.
same thing to you.
I'm a little more opinionated than
Here's
Austin.
some feedback.
We are complete
My
opposites.
hand's
He's
zero
the
opinionated?
No.
The white one?
He's the road man's kid. He's got-
Great intergovernmental cooperation. Thank you so much, Graham. Okay, we'll move on to the library. Okay, Beth, you're up.
This is the whole reason she's been here.
Is
You got the
this
voice
correct? I
recorder
know.
on?
Thank you for
Yeah,
your
video,
patience.
huh?
The Baldwin Public Library moved into the municipal center at 400 Cedar Street in 1997.
I would have said that's correct.
And then the library has a children's room, story time program, summer reading program, books, videos, periodicals, history room, computers, historical township maps, and Baldwin Bulletin microfilm since 1874.
So I would change that to say programs for all ages, unless we wanna list out adults, seniors, and everything, because we do way more than children programming now. We also have a library of things.
Children's room, should we say programs?
I would just say programs for all ages.
All ages.
Programs for all ages and
Mhm.
cross out all the other listed programs?
Correct.
Cause there's
Okay.
all ages in there.
Wonderful.
You can get my teens in.
Rowdy ones, but she said.
Yeah, that Nicolina is really, is like one of the worst.
She really is. She loves you, so she's behaved with you.
Well, she just likes driving my cool car.
That is true.
Okay, wonderful. Then the next sentence, the county participates in the inspiring and facilitating library success system I actually added this part from our county.
County doesn't do shit.
The county, no. I would say as a member of the inspiring.
I should have just, if I had any kind of comedy in me, I just
Don't
like,
need to
yeah.
record all this.
Yours doesn't laugh, but I don't know if
Video.
the county does.
I would say as a member of, instead of the county participates in. Because it's up to each individual library, the county doesn't say.
Oh, right, I don't know why we put that. Okay, I think I do now. This came from our comprehensive plan. So
Weird.
does the Village of Baldwin's library
Yes, we are
participate?
part of, we're part of.
That's
that
what I
list.
should replace this with. I'll say the Baldwin Library.
I would also put under in your the sentence before that,
Okay.
make sure mention library of things and Baldwin artifacts.
Do we still have the microfiche since 1897?
Yeah, I just had,
1874.
Do we
I
have
just
a
had people-
microfiche machine?
yep, I had
Okay.
somebody on it
From
last
1864.
week from 1918.
For Lance's birth certificate from 1897?
Yes,
Okay.
Say that again? And Baldwin.
so up on the first sentence, library of things, should go that. When you're talking about story time room, programs for all ages.
He's only a year older than me.
Library of things
Oh,
and Baldwin artifacts.
So thanks.
We have people who have donated things that are from Baldwin history.
So who's the driver?
Baldwin artifacts. That sounds like a nice word.
It gets even crazier.
That does sound like a very nice one. I'm gonna add it right before
He
this
was driving?
bulletin
He was the driver.
of my program.
Wherever.
He
I'll
shot
put
it.
Baldwin
Doesn't matter.
artifacts.
Oh.
How did he drive and shoot?
That's,
Because it's, for me, I'll put it right after the history.
I have like 40 questions in my head.
Caleb, how do you
How
drive and
close to
shoot?
there. I would put the
Yeah.
history one with the historical township maps and but remove computers up.
Is this the cornhole name?
Caleb, look it up.
Shooting?
Great.
My God. Yeah,
Okay.
bugs.
Need to stay under a
I freaking fall over putting my pants on in the morning. I mean, that's impressive.
If
The
this
library system assists and connects local libraries with
sharing.
Diabolical for him.
and this.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Library support, library facilities are also available.
I have no idea what that last sentence is.
That's from our comp plan. I'll cross that one out. And then, what are your, well, do you wanna put a capacity? I didn't put a separate use capacity because I didn't have any report from the 2006. But we can most certainly add this little box right under here. And you could fill in, do you know the capacity of the library?
Nope,
No.
no clue, we'd have to.
That might also be with Jody for fire code.
Yeah, we would
Maybe
have to
wanna
find out.
estimate, okay. And then short and long-term needs, I was gonna reference your 5-year strategic plan.
Yep, and then we just need more space.
Capital S, capital P, capital A, capital C, capital E.
Period.
Ashley, I think was a cheerleader. Can you?
I was never a cheerleader, in fact, but I can.
But can you cheer something for us?
And
Yeah,
could you
T.
guess at how many
TRU.
people you could fit in the
I was never
library?
a cheerleader,
Because
because I was one.
I feel like not more than, like, I went in there like 10.
10 in the library?
Yeah.
Oh, I get 12 to 20 just for cribbage.
Oh, okay.
So
You mean like
20.
just seating capacity in there?
Yeah,
I don't know,
Yeah.
well, it's really for fire code.
Right.
It's
you
like
gotta need to
fire
know fire code,
safety,
which
yeah.
I think Jody would probably have.
And usually in public buildings, it's
It's usually
posted
there.
at the,
I mean,
That's what I was saying. We weren't gonna.
so
talk
that
about it.
officials can come in and point to that and say, we apologize, but we do have to have people either out in the hallway or outside.
Right, they usually have it on large rooms, so this room would have a capacity,
Yeah.
and it would have been over capacity 2 months
Well,
ago.
next time we say
Yes,
50,
exactly.
25 or
We would've
less.
been over
otherwise,
So-
you know.
And then you have to reschedule to a larger venue.
You'd have to reach out to
And-
Jody.
And those kind of statistics are what, state agencies would get grant funds for.
I would check with Jody, she probably
Yeah.
has that,
Sorry,
what the fire codes are for the building.
Jody.
Jody.
Either Jody.
Oh, and
Jody
I
D or
haven't
Jody
seen
P?
her in forever, but, okay.
The Jodes.
The Jodes.
Capacity. These
Yep.
programs, yeah,
I'm gonna have to go watch it
overcapacity
for
for new programs.
We can't support programs.
Some people, it's exciting as curling, watching curling.
You can watch the cornhole tournaments on ESPN
Yeah,
with
but
the
I
Ocho.
just watched it.
Oh, that's,
Because I
It's
don't
station,
have the
man.
program out in the main
It's
part,
kind of eight.
and there's
I'm
a
not
quiet
kidding.
part if somebody
They
just
had
wants to sit and
rock,
read
paper,
because
scissors.
how do you tell a group that
I'm
they
not-
can't
I'm
have
not-
fun, they can't
I'm not
be,
kidding,
they
like
have to
2
be
o'clock in the
quiet.
morning, I couldn't sleep, I turned on like, it's good stuff, good.
I would kick
And
butt at
then sit there
that.
going, yeah, it was dead serious stuff.
You know what always wins?
You possibly more space for the
Can't be
artifacts, so you need more
Okay,
space
cool.
for people.
I need more space for people, I need more space for
My niece's favorite
collection,
joke
I
in
need
the
more
world
space
is always
for artifacts,
my
I
friend Kelly
need
has no arms
space.
and no
That
legs.
use.
Yep.
Knock, knock.
I need space, we need space for
Not really.
everything. And then that helps,
Not
also
Kelly.
help us get caught up on
I need
technology.
something bad for skeletons, that's why.
We don't have all the
Her
technology.
favorite joke, and now I'm thinking of that.
We should have a makerspace.
There were two.
I have one
witnesses.
that's a little more
Great.
How were 2 other people letting this guy
Okay,
drive?
we're on to the health and care facilities, next slide, I think, or no, what did I have? That's the,
Parks and
back
It's
up,
all updated.
back
Yeah.
up, sorry. Back up,
Recycling.
because this one, okay, health and care facilities, I shortened quite a bit. That I'm writing, Western Wisconsin Health Facility is located off I-94 and Highway 63 and provides health and wellness services. Do we wanna say when it was built?
17, I think they opened up,
16.
Yeah, you-
17.
16, 17.
New healthcare facility, hospital was built in 2017, constructed in 2017.
Opened it.
They offer full range of healthcare and hospital services,
Med
something like that.
surg,
because it's a
OB,
full-blown hospital.
surgical.
So we probably want to say that.
Hospital and clinic.
Yep.
nursing.
Correct, hospital.
Cause I did visit their web page, but this was about all they said.
That's weird.
They're critical access
I think they
hospital.
really
Yeah.
showcase a little more about.
Yeah, it was 17 they opened because there's a picture of my wife and I when we got invited to the grand
It's located
opening.
on I-94.
You
Health
had,
and wellness service,
Nancy.
hospital and
You had which
clinic,
one? You had a
health
child
and
there?
wellness services.
oh,
I was invited there on the grand opening because I was a board member.
that was
It was September 14th of
He probably does have children there.
I had Dallas there.
No, and
No?
all ours at Woodwinds.
That's a
I went to
wonderful.
Hudson because the old Baldwin hospital wasn't as good as. new.
Yep, I did the same thing for Lily.
I was born here.
But I also went to Hudson because I worked in Hudson. So I'm like, you know, what's the chance of me being at work for the 10 hours a day I'm at work
Funded.
and actually going into labor?
Yeah.
And then my boss can just take me to the hospital.
Right.
I like to
Listen,
say
I think
something.
a lot of broke, can I take a lunch break?
And of course it was like 10 at night on a Saturday.
Some
Right.
conventions, I went there and spent all the money, it's fun to live. Right? Patients?
Should be.
That's hard.
It's
Dr.
not-
Martin was like that.
So they're years away.
And I put up with Baldwin,
Okay.
I had Dallas,
This-
so I had him.
I
The
had
center
Dr.
has
Sousa.
65
Yeah.
beds. Oh, the Baldwin Care Center,
Super
long-term
attractive dude.
facility,
Yep.
was established in 1972 and is located at 650 Birch Street. Is that still
Yeah,
accurate?
that's still the same.
Great.
Is it,
The center has 65 beds and provides nursing, dietary, social services, activities, restorative services, and rehabilitation after surgery.
Oh no, Brick Street, their new office, you're right, that's right.
Yeah.
Keep
This is A. There are no public daycare facilities in the village of Baldwin.
Wrong,
Oh, there is now.
There is public daycare.
yes.
Oh,
I
there's
do
a
remember. I
daycare
do
center.
remember.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
public
What-
daycare?
What defines public
Computer
daycare?
Public daycare run by.
Well,
public,
it
private.
funded.
Oh,
No,
they're all funded.
facilities that are funded by the village itself.
No, we
Oh,
don't
no.
fund it with state funds.
No, there's no publicly funded daycare.
No, yeah.
Village.
No village funded daycare now.
So that's what I'll put. There is no village-funded
With junior
public
highs considered.
daycare.
I mean, I fund
Or
them, but.
maybe we should.
That's not funded by us.
Not village.
Right,
but
Children's
there are
yeah.
private
Yeah.
there are
There are
private.
They're all
private
private, yeah.
Yeah.
facilities. Oh, yeah. So, seven, probably.
Mhm.
And in-home, tons of them. So,
Can't bring those up.
no. But yeah, junior hawks,
Daycares
they still
are-
pay, and then the kids that work there are paid out of those payments that the families make, so I don't think that would be.
It's not publicly funded.
Not publicly funded.
Right. It would only be, we would only do the needs for something that the village is funding.
No.
idea,
we should
do
that.
No.
After
Do you
the
want 'em
parks-
next year? Do you wanna
Parks
stay on this
and
board?
library are funded by the village
Yeah.
though, right?
Yep.
So that's the recreation. Those are kind of daycare centers.
I mean, it's actually,
I feel
it's more like
they're
a swimming at your own
public
risk, but yeah.
facilities.
They'll play at your own risk.
Dodgy, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so, all details are. Okay, the Baldwin Hammond Senior Center started in 1992 and is located in the municipal center.
Oh, Hannah's with us?
About 30 feet behind you.
Yeah.
That's 2 years.
I didn't know Hannah was with us.
high school.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a separate building?
No.
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 Right here.
Right, okay, great.
No, I haven't
In the
been able to.
municipal center and
Or
offers
seconds.
hot meals, entertainment, music and activities.
Yep.
That's not good, okay. The Baldwin Cemetery was established in 1865, that right?
Yeah, they're the first step we put in there.
Is managed by the
know where it is.
Baldwin Cemetery Association and
You
funded
remember?
by the
Some of
village
the
of
Civil War.
Baldwin. And bought
think
sales
65 was the Civil
perpetual
War.
care fund. That
So
was
they
from
think
your
66.
2006 plan,
Sounds right.
but I really condensed it
Yeah,
down to
perfect.
this one sentence.
There was more than that to say about the cemetery.
Got a list
There
of
was
families.
Oh, I
a
mean-
lot.
Well done, great idea.
Like, while they die, we put them there at the end.
There was a whole big paragraph.
Well, we
I
did
don't,
dig
I
a
don't know
hole
that
first.
any of them will complain about it.
Okay.
Pretty quiet over there. I
But-
hear it.
Silent
Because it is partially funded by the village of Baldwin, is the Western Wisconsin Health Facility also partially funded by the village? No.
No,
So really, is the Baldwin Care Center?
No.
No.
Not since 1982.
Okay, do
We
we
sold it for
know,
$1.
Really?
what's the name?
No, we sold the care center that's currently
Baldwin
here.
Care Center.
We sold it for $1. The village started it.
Okay,
in
And
1982.
then we sold it to a private entity like in 82 or 83
Long time ago.
for $1.
okay, the Baldwin Care Center was sold in 1982. In 1982 to a private entity, do you wanna name them?
I have no idea what ones it is. It's probably been changed
No.
3
It's
times,
probably
4 times.
to a private
Yeah,
owner.
I know.
Okay, to private. I almost wanna move the cemetery to the top of this paragraph, cause they're the only ones that we really need to call out the use capacity and the short and long-term needs for.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause
Because
that's
that's-
100% funded by us.
Exact, well, and it says perpetual care fund,
Yeah,
plot
well, but
sales,
if that ever
perpetual
runs out,
care
the
fund.
village of Baldwin will take it.
Have to take care of it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, so I think I will move that up, or do we just wanna leave the healthcare facility, but I'll state
Just
that
leave the
the
healthcare facility because
healthcare facility.
we are not gonna take on any more healthcare facilities because they are a drain on your budget.
Well,
I hate to say it, but I want nothing to do with it, and they want us to take it back, there's no way in hell, as long as I'm village president, we're taking any of that shit back.
who is
Not even
funding
for now.
that?
Huh?
State funded,
No, they're private.
that's another
Yeah, I
private.
mean, they were about ready to go belly up until COVID. And then COVID money's kicked in, and then they left us alone, and then they have a new administrator there now, and I think things are good, but I was told in 19 that they were about ready to come here and give it back to us for $1. And if you see what the county loses every year on that county health facility they have,
Really?
it is astronomical.
But-
It's in the millions that they lose every year.
And where?
That's the one in
This
Rich-
is terrible, I
that's
don't
the one
know
in
anything
Richmond.
about our county facility.
one in Richmond.
You wanna say New
St. Clair
Richmond?
County, yeah, all
It's
these.
their nursing
I'm
home.
sure it's somewhere in
By
our
the
county
Richmond.
comp plan,
It's in the Richmond.
but it's
Yeah.
400
It's up by the
pages.
oral surgery
Oh,
center
okay.
on the north side of Richmond.
I think it's close to
Okay.
$1 million it loses a year,
Really?
where the county has it covered.
Don't include that, right?
Well,
I know it is.
Western Wisconsin
Yeah,
I'm
Health,
gonna
Yes.
put
It's
privately
also like
funded.
Western Wisconsin Health is a nonprofit organization overseen by a board of directors rather than owned by a single individual.
Oh my goodness, oh, you're gonna miss the Parks and Rec and
We need lots and lots of, playground equipment.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
okay.
our best chance to get money, right?
I know.
Any use of
Any ball lights,
capacity
any
for the
new
cemetery?
LED lights for all the ball fields?
Any needs for the cemetery?
Because the tourism people want to take my money.
Any needs for the cemetery?
I can't think
No. All around, thanks.
I think we can,
I think
DPW
it's
takes good
nice
care of it.
to
We
grab
have,
some But I.
we have great, what do you call him?
The Grim Reaper.
The grim reaper that works out there.
That's why I,
We're almost
I'm
done.
responsible
Okay,
for that.
Parks and Rec. I was wondering, all I wrote was the Village of Baldwin adopted an outdoor recreation plan in August 2020 that includes detailed information and recommendations for the village parks. The village owns and operates 7 parks, including Bailey, Creamery, Heritage, Little Creek, Mill Pond, Windmill, and Wintergreen.
what's
That's
hidden
all
part?
I
What's that
wrote.
called? Hidden part.
That's black duck.
But do you want me to include a list of needs or recommendations? Do we wanna take a couple of pages for this in the
Yeah.
comp plan?
Yep,
We do.
yep.
Okay, so cut whatever I can, paste it in here for next month's draft,
Yeah,
for you
Because
to,
we got a list.
So,
People, I mean,
you want a
we're-
map of the
oh,
parks?
boy, we could get
And
all
then-
kinds.
just whatever recommendations I can get out of there?
Yep.
Okay. Great, thank you guys for answering that question
So,
from,
recommendations, email me, I'll email you some more.
okay,
Their
okay,
ideas.
yeah.
I have ideas for the parks too.
I can tell you what my kids recommend for Little Creek.
See, we have,
You can get
I think
2,000
you've done a
people in
great
here to
job.
tell you what they
That's
want
an
for
up-and-coming
parks.
park, man.
Yay.
A lot of stuff for the parks they want.
Yes, and
Only
pages.
takes money.
Pages,
That's
map,
it takes
and
money.
list.
Parks are the ones that have the best
I'm not giving.
grant.
Come on, Mark, where are you gonna donate all
What's
your
that?
billions of dollars you got? You
Not
can
here.
Parks.
Not here?
Yes, and trails and sidewalks.
See
And
how
then
you-
you have
Try and
an
spread it
overlay,
out.
that is awesome, and then you'll have this. And I should have put it in there, but I just wasn't sure if
Don't
you
blame you.
just wanted to have it all in your outdoor rec plan, cause that's supposed to be updated every
Yeah, I
5
haven't
years.
used up in a couple of years, so.
I mean,
5?
But
She's
it's,
just
I
like,
think it's
we're only
great
off
to
by
have it
6
in two
there.
places, because that way every
We were
grant
waiting.
application,
Yeah.
you get to reference both. And the more detailed we can get, the better.
perfect.
Great. Recycling facilities and solid waste disposal, we write, recycling and solid waste disposal is currently contracted through Waste Management of River Falls.
No.
Mertha Sanitation
Where's the
of Baldwin.
sanitation? God, that's old.
Can you say that again?
Mertha Sanitation of Baldwin.
Immersed, MUR, THA,
THA
Martha Sanitation.
sanitation.
Isn't that more than 20 years ago you guys contracted with Martha?
That's been probably 10 or 12.
Oh, okay.
was Waste Management
Okay.
before them?
Must have been.
They're terrible.
Of
They are?
Baldwin.
Oh,
Wonderful.
God.
Solid waste is transferred to River
Lot of
Falls.
complaints.
Solid waste is transferred
Home
to
Village.
the transfer station in Baldwin and then off to 7 Mile landfill in Eau Claire. Recycling is sent
I thought we were
off
taking
Hang on
to,
just a second, I didn't get that because I wasn't sure if there was and is compacted.
But do you want that much detail in there, like where it goes? I mean, do you,
It was here, yep.
oh, I understand, but is that something we should have in the
Solid waste
updated?
we can just, you don't need to say it goes to the transfer station, just say it's haul, Mertha Sanitation hauls
Yeah,
to
that's
7
what
Mile,
you need,
7 Mile landfill in Eau Claire.
yeah.
It goes out of town.
Just
I
offsite.
don't know if you even need to say the landfill,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
say
say,
it
It
goes out.
it goes out of
say who the
town.
hauler is.
Bertha Sanitation takes care of it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know.
Gone.
Okay.
You might wanna put in there recycling does go to Eureka in the cities, that does get
Oh,
recycled.
Eureka.
I saw the facility, I took a tour over, it was pretty amazing.
So,
Yeah,
South
I
St.
said
Paul,
landfill because.
When you were all done, did you say Eureka?
Both recycled, so, sorry.
Stupid idea for sure.
But, I don't know.
It's a lot, isn't it, Nicole?
What?
It's a lot
Oh, I
with
was,
us.
no, this is wonderful, that I.
Got 8 people yelling.
Script.
To laugh about it in the old.
Landfill has a capacity for approximately 30 more years, but that was 20 years ago.
That was.
We don't have,
Do we
we don't have a
know-
dump no more here.
We don't have a,
It's been closed down.
Oh, okay, so basically what I'll put is this solid waste is transferred to 7 Mile in Eau Claire under the use capacity.
Yep.
And they determine the capacity. Because basically it would be up to Murtha, right?
I think there's 30 years of capacity still at that landfill.
is there? And they take a lot in it to pick up.
They take a lot.
Okay, then short and long-term needs.
Were you gonna include the recycling in that if you're gonna talk about the, is that what you said?
Is that Murtha sanitation?
Earth
also?
Sanitation hauls all the recyclables up to Eureka in the Twin Cities for
I just think it's-
recycling. It actually is
It makes
recycled. I
sense.
watched,
If you're gonna say once.
it's unbelievable how that plant actually recycles single source,
Really?
or single.
Mark, sleeping on the job again.
Yep. I'm sleeping on the phone.
Something's leaking under your eye.
In Twin Cities,
Good
that's great.
See you later.
Yeah.
Sewer
Thank
plant's
you.
brand new.
Bye.
Email me. Recycling to you.
Don't tell them the sewer plant's not really functioning right.
It's got potential, huh?
yeah, or this one.
Brand new, yeah, this one.
Waste management also owns all the land surrounding the landfill, ensuring expansion when needed. The landfill was closed.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I just saved it.
no, this is offsite at wherever Waste Management is, so who knows? They're saying when Waste Management owns the land around wherever the landfill that we were going to before, River Falls or whatever. So we don't even know.
That's not pertinent at all.
You
anymore.
know,
Not working anymore.
Right,
exit out of it.
okay, great. And maybe I'll take this box out and we'll just make those statements. Thank you. Perfect. Telecommunications. Baldwin Telecom provides area residents with their telecommunication needs.
They have a name change
The
while in
Baldwin.
Lightstream.
Lightstream? Great. Is that one word?
Lightstream, yes.
Okay, great. And then the business is located at 930 Maple Street
Yep,
and has been in existence since 1900.
yeah.
Yeah, Baldwin, or now Baldwin Lightstream offers a wide range of telecommunication needs, including a wide variety of phone, cable, and internet services.
Yeah, I
And
think
here's where I was maybe gonna say, should we add needs for additional providers? That idea came out of the vision session, I think.
Right, people are looking for choices. That's understandable. But currently, they're, this is it.
You don't have a
If you want
choice right
TV.
now.
Right.
If you want TV, well, you do,
Yeah.
because you can go through your phone and you can go.
Oh, so
You can
there
do a
are
hotspot.
other providers, yeah.
Well,
Right, but not specific.
there's not like a dedicated telecom,
No,
Right.
but if you have, you know,
Yeah.
data through Verizon or
T-Mobile,
T-Mobile,
yeah.
but there's no like home,
There's no
Yeah.
fiber
If
option.
you want fiber optic to your home, decent, reliable service, you're gonna have to go through Baldwin Telecom. Or Lightstream, sorry.
Okay. How about this, need for additional options?
Can different providers use the same fiber optics?
No, they don't.
Because
vary their
Lightstream
own.
owns the fiber
They
optic,
own no fiber optic.
so they would have to redo fiber
They'd have to
optics.
vary their own. there's companies that,
That seems like a lot of involvement.
in Minnesota, there's a company called MetroNet that has been going around to a lot of towns in the Twin Cities, and
Really?
they're burying cable everywhere,
Okay.
so it's kind of crazy. But I haven't heard of them in Wisconsin.
Okay.
I mean, we just got our cable since I bought the house. I mean,
My thing is
Yeah,
if we
I guess
say
so.
that, how do you, don't you, doesn't that involve you then, like, or how do you allow someone else to really do that?
The
That's-
village would
that's
have
us.
to give them a
That's
franchise.
us, Ashley.
Give
That's
them-
me, never mind, I will take that out. Got you,
That's us, Ashley.
got you.
You know, unless the state has pulled that, and people could buy it, I don't know.
But a company would have to wanna come in to the area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they would have to be looking regionally. We would see
And just
that.
like we as a board contract with Martha, that's what the village's, you know, waste manager could come in here, and if they're incredibly low
You say
and
no.
reliable, they're not low
No,
or
they're not
reliable, so we would never go back to them,
Nope,
but
denied, it's my favorite word at work too.
not good.
reliable.
No, denied.
Reliable, no,
Denied.
Denied.
And all they do is buy up all the local companies up all over the place.
Check
Uh,
order has
I
them.
am just realizing that I didn't add in an electric section. Do you have that same situation with your electric service?
Excel is.
Baldwin goes through Excel
It's
for
all
electric service,
Excel,
Yeah.
no, whole village.
and we energies for gas, natural gas.
Oh, sorry, what was natural gas?
Yep, they're separate.
WE.
Yeah, Wisconsin
capital.
Energy, We Energy,
Oh.
they're huge.
My
Thank
mom on the
you.
other side of the state has Excel for gas and Wisconsin Electric for electric. By Grand Rapids.
Oh, interesting.
So,
Excel does have some
Whole
gas
village.
properties, but not a ton.
is there any current issues for expanding natural gas, or is it available to all?
As far as I know, it's, yeah,
It's available.
Available village-wide.
I've never heard there's an issue.
When I first
Why?
bought my place, they put in a gas line to my, down Franklin at that time, and that was
We Energy?
40 years ago.
We energy.
I think we
Thank you,
did that
and I'm
line,
sorry
we
that I
did
missed that.
We did the streets, so.
Okay, well, I'll add the electric right after telecom, and then we're on to sanitary sewer system.
All the-
Bring it,
We
Richard.
got
I know. The Village of Baldwin's
Chairman
wastewater
of
treatment
Biden,
plant
right.
was recently completed in,
2023.
He'll tell you everything and then
Nice.
some, right?
thank you,
Well, is it completed though?
the, oh,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the original WWTP was built in 1961 and expanded in 1985. Is it on the same property?
Nope,
No.
Oh, it wasn't, okay, and moved in 1985,
Those moved, yep,
or,
all 61,
61 and 85 was south of the
Yeah.
J.
61,
Now,
85 are the
north.
same spot, but now in 2023, it's a new spot.
maybe we
Cost
should
of road.
cross this out,
Sure.
because it, start, or do you, I don't know.
I think you should.
Is it
cross it.
necessary?
You can just write the
It's not
1985
right.
was,
Abandoned?
at capacity and, you know, not able to perform the removal needed.
Okay,
So in 2023, an upgrade, new facility was built.
And the old one
and
was,
was it demolished?
Yep.
Yep.
But
Yeah, but
it wasn't on the same property?
No.
no,
So it was
I
demolished?
guess I feel like looking at a 10-year long-range plan, right? That's what we're doing. So why would we care about history in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna
I
capture.
just, it's just,
We do have a history
Sure.
section, a
Okay.
cultural resources section,
okay.
and, it's up to you guys. Do you
Maybe
wanna
I'll look at
capture,
all
cause
copies.
this might be the only place where you can capture this, it isn't
That's
like
true.
it's just general
Just say the
knowledge.
1985 part, that it was,
Yeah, in 1961, or the original
61.
plant was built in 1961 and demolished in,
24?
I'll go,
It was built in-
expanded in
there you
1885
go, yep.
and demolished in when?
24, it was built at, it
Yeah.
demolished after the new one came online,
Yeah.
so.
By end of 23, 24, right,
It
2023.
was
And
It was
demolished
in
in
spring.
2023.
probably spring of
It was
24.
24 then. Must have been 2024,
So yours, the new one was completed in 2024?
2023.
Oh, it was? And then you demolished that other one the year after?
Yep.
That makes sense, you have to continue to serve.
Right on.
Holy buckets. Okay, and what happened to the property? Do you wanna put in the property sold
No,
or turned into park
no, it's got yeah. It's got a storage
with a land?
facility the Village Hall Public Works uses. The outfall for the outfall where the water goes into the creek for the old sewer plant and the new one, so it still exists as a outfall point for the wastewater treatment plant.
So it's actually wastewater land,
Yeah,
sewer plant land.
Property.
It's like a really in-depth game of Sims right now.
Right.
Used for storage. Great. Okay, this is great. Then, the capacity of the new facility is,
I think it's 0.54 MGD. I'll confirm that,
MGD,
million gallons a day.
9 gallons.
Dang. So how much expansion can Baldwin have to get to that?
Depends on what comes, if it's a dairy facility, it'd be gone right away.
Okay,
You know, depends on
makes sense,
what comes or
right?
what kind of, if it's just
Kind of water
housing.
usage they need?
If it's just housing, it'd go quite a ways, but
Yeah,
if it's industrial, it might totally wipe it out with one.
industrial farming or residential
Something,
or,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it'd wipe it out depending on what manufacturer or
Yeah.
data center or
Yep.
whatever.
What kind of data center is it?
And
Like
then-
AI data center?
Is it,
We're just
Um,
talking if we didn't want
do
to.
you want to
We've never had any
do
contact with the
uh,
data center.
previous?
We don't want one
We
here.
can't really.
No.
We can't
Not
really.
what we're
Yeah,
hearing.
well, yeah, we can.
Anomaly, well, I mean,
If
as
you
far
have-
as some,
How-
like.
Yeah, capacity,
about it, so we decided to come up with something.
usually, it's sort of like the police
like
calls.
anomaly,
You know, like if we do a
Yep.
10-year comparison,
Sure.
your capacity went from
Yep.
blank
I'll get a,
MGD of the old
I'll
one.
do a little write-up for you that kind of spells it out, so that do it, I don't know, off the top of my head, but
Yeah,
the old one officially was that, so
great.
I can do a little write-up about why we did it and all that fun stuff.
Okay, old one was something,
Yep.
MGD. And the new one has capacity for, I don't know how many years.
Future needs.
This is where, this one is gonna
Yeah,
come
we
into
have
play. We can do this same
Yep.
kind of, extrapolation to project
Yep.
what your future needs will be, if you wanna give me like the last 10 years
Yeah,
of annual.
we have something like that from our engineer, because they, for all that stuff, they had to determine what we needed as far as capacity, so we should have something around with, explains all that, exactly what you're talking about,
Wonderful,
explains why we did what we did.
okay. Projections,
I'm guessing it's a 25 or 30-year life, they figure, something like that for capacity, but
But it was built to kind of be expanded with it.
Right.
Yeah.
could easily be expanded,
wonderful.
doubled up basically.
Dad always hated that one.
Hmm?
When they would do the drone photos, you know, of his property and stuff, he goes, get that freaking water tower out of there, because he's
Where's he live?
right
there?
next to it, right under it.
He's right by the water, yeah.
Right by it.
That's how I know where his house is.
Yeah, he's just the teeny little O'Galley cutout right there on
Yep.
Okay,
It's not too
great.
bad. The bottom,
Okay.
my grandma's.
Well, and you can wait for the draft language too, and I can just leave a blank. There. We'll work together.
Mm.
Okay. The village currently has 6 lift stations,
Yep.
is that correct? And they are all relatively new or rehabilitated.
Kinda.
Yes, should we put some criteria at the end of
Yeah, I'll
that?
get you,
Currently has
New in
6 lift
2006.
stations,
I get you
period.
the information you want
Okay.
after the fact.
New sewer and sewer replacements are made with PVC pipe as opposed to original clay.
Yep.
Which still exists in some areas.
Yep.
Okay, that's accurate. And now I have this one to fill in. Cassie, the new facility, and I got that. This is great. Yes. And then here you had short and long-term needs from the 2006 plan. It's up there too.
Yeah, these are all,
Which ones are done?
these are all,
Covered,
I'm gonna send you all, X them all over, we're gonna start over.
yeah.
Okay,
We have a whole new list of different projects. And yeah, some are on here, some aren't. Most of these have already been done.
great. And you'd rather do that later?
Yeah, cause I gotta send you
Can't-
something that makes sense.
Okay. And then, according to St. Croix County records, there is one private on-site wastewater treatment system, a Pouts in the village, that is subject to state and county regulations. You know about that? That was true, okay. And then, okay, we are done with that page. We're on to page 37, water supply. This one, we write, the village conducted a water storage and supply analysis in 1999 and revisited it in 2001. Do you wanna keep that history?
Sure,
And was it revisited again?
it should have been, but I don't know what year though, we have to find that out.
Isn't that when they get the second water tower, about that time?
What year did it say that one was?
The 2001?
2004.
Oh,
It was a water tower, so it must have been 2001, yeah.
Yeah. That's when we got the south one,
Yeah.
you know, cut off the line and stuff out there and went out there and supplied the industrial
oh,
park
right
and
there,
all that.
about 2004, 88 feet in height. So this is still correct, water towers is correct.
Ashley, was your dad and mom there before the water tower?
And then-
97.
I don't know if we've done a water study since.
That's when I
then, but
graduated.
We might have been at the,
My sister was born.
at the engineer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Since 2001.
Wow.
I started
Being a mother.
kindergarten.
Huh?
I started kindergarten that year.
I'm old.
Really good year. Half days then. It was half days.
Kindergarten, yeah, I'd have
The
to, yeah.
report summarized the existing water supply and distribution system, identified current limitations, and provided recommendations for improvements. So probably we'll keep that. Then the village of Baldwin is served by 2 elevated water storage towers and 2 municipal wells. Is that one right too? Great. The village has a wellhead protection area referenced in our St. Croix County comp plan, and I was wondering if you guys have more detail about that that you do wanna include.
It's
You
on the
wanna
map.
include the area?
On a map, you're saying?
Yeah.
We probably
Do
could.
you wanna
It's
put
on
the
the-
map in here?
It's on, I think, the, one of the zoning maps, I think. Cause when, Quick Trip went in there, we
Yep.
got into that area.
Okay, and I will be requesting the zoning map if you don't already have it online. Is it online?
It's online.
It's online, and I'll check there.
Otherwise, I can get you one, or Eric, Eric can get you a small,
A map.
It's a shaded area, there's a
Sure.
big dot on it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then do you wanna state something about, about enforcement? So does the village staff enforce the uses within that wellhead protection area?
Sure.
Yeah.
And do you have a current ordinance?
If they violate that,
We have a
that
well
comes to the
ordinance.
planning commission and there's a
Planning commission?
special
There's gotta be
planning,
some-
Piece
The
of-
ordinance-
process that we have to go through.
Yeah, the ordinance might just say, refer to the wellhead protection or something.
Yeah.
Right, right.
There's a section in the zoning for wellhead protection.
Okay,
Perfect.
Oh,
yeah, that's like a
wonderful.
federal thing,
Yeah.
replace that bin, that's wellhead protection.
Okay, it is, and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources does provide an example wellhead protection ordinance, and they have more information on their website. And so I was gonna offer to, just leave that sentence in there for if you wanted to maybe look at updating the ordinance, and we could add that to the goals in the back too. And maybe I'll just say that, or just, review the existing wellhead protection section and compare to, DNR example. Should I maybe draft that in goals somewhere?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. And we're almost there. Okay, great. Reference Then 2006 daily demand and projections. So I only had the numbers for the GPD gallons per day for 1997, 2000, and 2004. I'm sorry, Graham, we are over time. But I am wondering if you want to keep this in the comp plan. I think it's wonderful for a use capacity and then to provide projections.
I can tell you in 2025, we used 291,000 gallons a day. Sort of,
201,000.
sort of projection of 460,000 is off by a little bit.
Okay, that was 2005.
2025.
Oh, makes sense. Well, and if we have a little interim year, would you have anything for 2015?
I can find it, I don't have it.
Okay.
Lowers, I know what we pumped this year, so I just looked at it.
That's,
Last year's 110 million gallons. Last year's 301, so we're gonna be, I'm guessing we're gonna be,
oh, you said,
that was 2004. But I can get 2015 numbers too.
so you said 2025 is how many GPD?
291.
So it's lower. It's lower than 2004, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Even with additional, so our things are getting more efficient.
More efficient,
Losing less.
yep, that, and more
Yeah.
efficient, all
Yeah.
the fixtures are way
Yeah,
more
yeah.
efficient, so that's actually a huge, huge thing.
Fixtures and,
Yeah, that's an
Appliances.
impressive jump.
Yeah.
would it be appliances also? So fixtures and appliances, infrastructure.
Did your new meters play a role in that catch leaks at all?
Well, they do for residential, but they're more accurate, so I think they capture more of what we actually sell,
Okay.
lot more for what we sell.
So the projections are really gonna be, they're gonna go down,
Like I
which is
said,
great.
if you have a user that comes in that uses a lot of water, it totally changes all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
For what we have now, we're
That is great.
we're actually lower than we were 25 years ago, or just above, I guess. Lower than 20 years ago,
Didn't get the growth they thought they were
Cause I
gonna
had
get.
344,000
yeah.
and then 291 in 2025. But if we can get the 2015 numbers,
Yep.
that might, we'll see. It's still wonderful news. Okay. And then with those two, and if you have 2005 versus this 2004 number, then that would even it out to
Yep.
10 years.
That should should,
or no?
I'll see what I can find for that one.
2005,
Population is 4440,
then 2000.
so that's pretty close.
Actually, I'm gonna ask you for, yeah, we're okay. If you get 2005, I'll use back to 2000 for the extrapolation, and it'll almost be 10 years even spread.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Thank you. And we went over that the towers is correct. Is the well information also correct?
Yep.
Great. And you wanna keep it in there? In 2006, we have the short and long-term needs again. Do you wanna say that instead of going here? Or do we have, so 2006 was possible location for a new well would be south and east of the existing I-94 interchange. That sounds right.
Yep.
Then this would provide distance from the Rush River and sinkholes in the area, reducing the chance for contamination. Keep that. Water looping, which includes 220th Ave. Do we keep Maple to
Yep.
12, 60th Ave, Amsterdam to 8th.
Yeah. Yep.
That was right. Then County J, 200 to 12.
Yep.
West Loop, Dutch Heritage to County J. Water main oversizing, or do you have any other water looping that you want to?
Let's say 220th from Cedar to 55th.
Great. And then water main oversizing, which includes 220th Ave, 55th to Maple.
That's right there, yeah. That's what I just said, pretty much.
Oh. So are these two the same list? Water looping is separate from water main oversizing?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
But should I keep that 220th in the water looping as
No.
well?
Just,
Cross that
I
out?
mean, you could, it's the same difference.
Okay. It's up to you guys. Hillcrest, US Highway 63 to Highway 12. That
Yep,
one.
yep.
Maple Street, 4th to 220th. I feel like this was a list of needs potentially. Is that what this list is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it was a projects list?
No, it's just where, it's projects, but this is just where to loop the water, so they're outside of the, on the outskirts of town more or less, most of them are. For looping, most of them.
West Loop, Jaded Hillcrest, and then West Loop again, but I-94 to Dutch.
That's been done,
Yeah.
that was,
Oh, so all these other ones are needs,
in the future, yeah,
okay.
depending on what happens, so it could be 2 years, it could be 50 years.
When the next road gets done.
Right.
Oh, okay. 220th from 12 to 80th,
Yep,
then 80th,
Yep.
5th to 220, and Cedar, Redhead to 200.
that one's done,
That one's done.
yep.
Thank you. I I shortened this section too, and so thank you for, I knew I put it there for a reason. But, do you wanna add anything else to this?
So, should be good.
Take care of you and family, okay? Okay, stormwater management. Stormwater in the village of Baldwin flows to the Rush River, Baldwin Creek, and the unnamed creek running east and west in the bottom third of the village. Does that sound right? And then Rush River and Baldwin Creek are within the floodplain. The Rush River floodplain is located on the western side of the village, while the Baldwin Creek. I am wondering if we can make reference to, these maps will come in the natural resources section. And
So you
sometimes
put
we talk,
floodplain maps in there?
Yeah.
Like the FEMA,
yep,
latest FEMA panels, okay.
yep, we'll have floodplain and shoreline and, steep slopes. So that has to do with hydrology too, but this is nice to have here. We always go back and forth where that information belongs.
Okay.
And maybe what I'll do is, when we get to that natural resources chapter, I'll just reference the maps in this section. Okay. The western side of Baldwin Creek floodplain runs east and west in the northern half of the village. There is little development near the unnamed tributary, therefore stormwater runoff is minimal. Should we just keep all of that, Graham?
Yep.
Okay, and then developments within the village are responsible for the on-site stormwater control. Still correct? Dry ponds are preferred over wet ponds, is that right?
Yep.
Because of possibility of creating greenhouse for mosquitoes. Maintenance of these ponds will require periodic dredging. Yep, okay. Reference. And do you guys have a stormwater, I did find it. You have a stormwater ordinance, and that's referenced right here. Okay, great. I might just combine those paragraphs. The village has the stormwater management ordinances that address pre- and post-construction stormwater runoff and erosion control. The DNR administers 2 state statutes for stormwater quality control as well. Then the use capacity in 2006 was number 1. DOT replaced the bridge on USH 63 that crosses Baldwin Creek. And the new bridge with box culverts increased the amount of water that can flow under the bridge, reducing flooding.
And I did the same on Dry Run.
Yeah.
What was that?
We did the same thing on the Dry Run here.
Oh,
A salt one.
Right by Dollar General.
Yeah.
They just did that in 2025.
What street was it by?
Spruce.
Yep. 63 and Spruce.
Yeah, 63rd Spruce.
In 2025?
Yep.
Yep.
Dot again?
Yep.
So that's
Dot built in.
opened up bigger, deeper, more capacity.
And it was a new bridge?
Yep.
Great.
New bridge, roadway improvements.
Box culverts.
Oops.
Dramatically cheaper than a traditional bridge.
Yeah, that sounds
Wonderful. And then a record of the 2001 CDBG utility improvement project greatly reduced flooding north and south of the railroad tracks.
Yep.
Should we keep that too?
Yep.
Great. Then, needs. Future utility projects were listed in the 2004 impact fee public facility needs assessment. All of the projects include stormwater improvements except 6th Avenue from 12th to Curtis. The estimated costs associated with stormwater projects range from a low to a high. Do we maybe wanna take those estimates out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're way under,
too specific.
yeah,
Those numbers are way low.
low, oh yeah, sorry, did I say? Sorry.
No, you said no.
You said,
Oh, I'm
No.
you're good.
New developments. address stormwater on an individual project basis. And the village may wanna consider a regional stormwater plan in the future. Or instead of that line, do you have any needs that you wanna list here? Or do you have a plan? Do you have a strategic plan for curb and gutter?
Well, there's gonna be, in that infrastructure management plan, Graham, is that there gonna be some coverage of stormwater improvements? Like
Oh, not,
Cedar and 63 for one, for the Nielsen's?
well, normally when we redo a street, we improve that portion of it along with everything else it goes. So it was over ground control, now we go underground and.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
We figured this one.
You're almost done, and we didn't get to the goals, which is kind of the most important.
Yeah.
Do you wanna just quickly run through them? It's 2 goals.
Sure.
Provide
Oh,
high
my
quality.
daughter is done with working next week like that, so.
The last slide, let's go to it. And I'll just put the village infrastructure management plan addresses.
Yes.
So the condensed version, we've got provide high quality community facilities and services that maintain and enhance residents' quality of life, look good?
Yep.
Then objectives, seek grants and alternative funding sources for community facilities and services.
Yep.
Plan convenient locations for future facilities.
Yep.
Promote efficient facility design that strengthens the community image. And then go to conduct, I know, conduct long-range planning for coordinated utility and road projects. And support current and future growth with efficient and sustainable utility infrastructure design. Deliver quality utilities at reasonable costs. Fund improvements through utility impact fees and tax increment finance districts. Do we wanna keep that? Do you
Well,
have
we
tax
haven't
increment
heard-
finance districts?
We have a new TIF district.
I don't have that.
You do.
Do you wanna say where applicable, fund improvements, where applicable through
Yeah.
utility impact fees and TIF districts?
Well, and do you wanna be more specific to this and list them? What
No.
exists, so continue to
No.
enforce and then consider any ones that you can think of?
We can talk about that, like stepwise, and see if we can make a list, but otherwise,
Okay,
we wouldn't do that now.
okay,
But otherwise, I think you just leave it broad.
okay, where applicable. And then regularly update utility assessments.
Does that mean utility assessment ordinance policies kind of thing? Cause I don't think we need that in there. I mean, we look at it when we need to, but it's not something we review every year or every 5 years for that matter.
Okay,
Or are the utility assessments things like our water and sewer costs?
it is.
No, they're like policies, it's an ordinance, it's a policy. It says that the only thing we assess are the lateral,
Yeah.
the curb stop,
Yeah.
where it meets the main. Those are the only things now that we assess, that the village assesses. We don't assess for sewer, we don't assess for water, we don't assess for portions of the street, none of that. Where a lot of other communities do, or historically have, but I know they all kind of seem to ratchet back over time, the amount that they assess, but that's all we assess are those things. So it's pretty small.
You assess for lateral extensions.
Sewer lateral.
Sewer lateral,
But do you mean you never assess property owners for water?
not water
sewer?
mains, no. Not
You're
sewer
saying,
mains.
services, like the
Yeah, so utilities are water and sewer
Yeah.
and electric, but electric is private.
I think she's
But
meaning
the
how much
village-
we charge per gallon of water or
Yeah.
per gallon of
Exactly.
That's a
sewer.
water bill.
Exactly.
The water bill and the sewer bills,
Like
not the laterals.
the rates.
The rates,
Okay,
Maybe instead of calling it assessment, call it
Utility
Rates.
rates.
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, do you wanna get that specific?
Well, I think just having the goal to regularly update them makes sense.
Utility, so we should say utility rates.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe one
Yeah,
up at
I'll
least
cross
every
out
year.
assessment.
Yep. Yes, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, utility rates.
Do rates, that's mortgage.
That's right.
Regularly update utility rates.
Yeah, not a-
Evaluate these.
And, okay, regularly evaluate
And or update.
and update utility rates. Coordinate utility and road projects to reduce
These last two
costs.
are pretty much just
Yep.
straight up, so
Then
they could be changed.
Develop and fund a stormwater management master plan, including a stormwater utility. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next month.
Sure.
And then
What was I gonna
review
say?
the wellhead protection ordinance and zoning
I'm trying to be there,
comparative
Huh?
example
I'm trying
DNR.
to be there next Monday, but I'll try not.
And we are done.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna cross out
gangsters
these
on
two
Thursday.
thousand six
I
old
want to,
ones,
we have a meeting.
and we'll just go from here,
for
and we
personnel.
can revisit this.
My
Should we revisit those
I think you're sick
in,
and you
at
get
the beginning of
gangsters
next
to the butter.
meeting?
We
It'll
could
go
go
well
back
since
through
they're
them.
meeting here.
Okay, and next time, we'll be
We'll be
reviewing
back there.
agricultural, natural, and cultural resources. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hopefully All right, I'll send you an email, Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
I guess.
Oh my God, this is all right.
Oh my word.
Wow, I saw it here.
Where is the vacuum? You need to
Track
put the vacuum
that in.
now and vacuum this up.
This is why we can't have nice things, Graham. This is why.
Who vacuums for you? Do you have a,
Thanks, Nicole.
thank you
Long
guys.
meeting, long
I
stuff
know,
we had to
but
go over,
it-
so, thank you.
It is. And I maybe should have emailed you those questions earlier, but
That's fine.
yeah,
This is the only time everybody's gonna actually go through them.
yeah.
We can read them, I can read them ahead of time, but, you know, this is where you're gonna get your feedback.
Right, and without, what, yeah, his name is tired. Yeah, he obviously had a lot of answers to a lot of the specific questions.
Graham?
Yeah, Monday night's
Great,
always a
thank
hard
you.
one, so I think it's,
Awesome.
okay,
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. We'll see
right,
you
we'll see ya.
next month.
yep.
Thank you.
turn this off.